recognize what they are.
Yes, we've fought one of those before. Points at Worm.
What's that?
Yes. Well, let's just say, if they listen to me, I don't think we'll have any problem with anybody else in the army. Yeah.
So what is it you do? You
He's
just
he's gesticulating quite
what?
voraciously.
What do you
in
wait?
his
What's that word? I've never actually heard it.
exposition.
No, gesticulate.
What's that word? I've actually never heard that word before.
Of course you haven't.
He is talking very loudly with his hands while expositioning with his mouth.
So he's trumping. Gotcha.
I think it's
Okay.
bad when people call it trumping.
Huge. Okay. So I'm going to. Bradley's gonna say. So you're telling me you just.
So you do definitely see his little ring. Did I post the picture of the sigil on the ring?
You did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask. So you're telling me you just point a finger and they just are you a bitch?
Yes. Well, if you must put it in such a crass terms, then yes.
I need that. I have to do a whole Kamehameha thing to
Pandora,
make him my bitch.
In his wild gesturing, you are entranced by the red, blue, and purple shiny lights coming from his ring.
Red, white, and blue.
Can I like shake my head to try to keep myself from being entranced?
You're not obsessed with shiny stuff.
Yeah, he said Una.
I'm gonna.
Or
Okay.
Partry. Sorry, let me get into character here.
I'm getting to DM mode here.
Oh no. Reach.
No, Harpy. Harpy. You might want to look over there at the thing with two heads.
Maybe I want Mythic to
So he
melt
just
his head
kinda
off real quick. Cast Identify.
Curls his hand so you can't grab the ring off his hand. Or makes a fist so you can't pull the ring off.
Bradley lets out a sigh and face palms at Partry.
God, this is one of my favorite characters.
Partry.
And I have known a lot of characters.
Oh,
yes,
you bastard.
yes. Well, he says you look like chicken and probably taste like it earlier. So, unless you want to get eaten, I don't suggest trying to take the ring.
Bradley kind of chuckles at this.
And if you try to take my hand, I will get mad.
And believe me, you don't want him mad. I've seen hell. It's not nice.
Yes, well, it's a demon, and you're a harpy.
Demons don't, as if I'm remembering correctly, they really don't care about anyone.
Can they eat it, kill it, or fuck it?
Good point. Bradley looks to the ceiling and thinks, "Wait a minute, this rings a bell."
If they can't, they don't care.
Wait a minute, this rings a bell.
Or does it give them more power? I guess I should throw the fourth option in there.
You're jerks!
One of the heads open up and a really long tongue that is an actual snake, it turns out, opens up and hisses at you.
One of the Alien movies. It's like a
xenomorph.
Second mouth.
Yes. I actually think I have the character sheet for that done. So
its tongue has a separate character sheet. Okay. Well, we're kind of on a timestamp, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Timestamp.
We have like 8 hours.
Partry, how much more hours do we have? Like 11?
Oops.
How many more hours?
Like it's 11, isn't it?
It's 8 actually, supposedly. What Dom said last session, but
hours until your buddy leaves, puts up air quotes with his fingers when he says leaves because he doesn't really know what is meant.
I need to change the music I'm listening to.
She called me Bentley.
Very nice cars.
Bradley
Let's
just
see.
ignores this and just said, big guy, when you talk about a lot.
They'll probably be like, "What's a Bentley?"
Yeah.
He just knows she messes up names. Well, if
He probably thinks
I'm
it's his
surprised
real
no
name.
one called her out on Ronald Reagan.
That was great.
No, I mean, think you said he was a devil? Something? Big guy? Czar or something? I'm not sure. You always say he's your buddy, that he's nice,
Talks to you in your head.
that too.
Mythic, you're not a part of this conversation at the moment.
I know, but us.
Who is Zarthandaros? I feel like we're about to waste like 8 hours trying to get through her thick skull.
It's gonna be like 1 hour away. Oh yeah.
Is he the one you've been contacting? Or is this a different person you're talking about?
Oh. The Lord of Broken Earth. Zartros.
Looks at he said, "Thank you, Umbar. It's hard getting through her sometimes."
That's all. You just need the right kind of eyeballs Bradley a little snarkily equipment, which you seem to be lacking.
Raises an eyebrow in actual confusion. Like he actually is confused by this.
Yes, Zartros, your patron, the person who lets you do all the really fun stuff you get to do with spells and whatnot. Yeah.
I like his cheery attitude. Oh my god. Oh my. I love
Your buddy.
Partry, but at the same time I hate her.
Your buddy who lets you blast people to smithereens with fireballs. Yes, him. They're asking you how much more time has he allotted for you guys to do what you need to do.
Leans over to Umbar and says, "Don't use big words. See,
I went for
Okay.
part to be like, "What's time?"
what's an hour?"
Okay.
Meet
Beach
me.
Okay. Mr. Compensation with the spear. So you obviously need something to make up for your lack of equipment. What are you on a time scale for?
3.
I think the whole compensation thing was Dom talking, not Umbar. That was Dom talking. That was not Umbar.
Dom, was it on bar?
That was Dom.
I'm tempted to say both.
3.
Because he already insulted you about not having the right equipment.
Rarely raised an eyebrow at that. Confused.
Yes. Oh, well, thank you. It seems the dense one here is not you. Anyways, how much time until, yes, he returns to Baitor?
What's a Baitor?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
No, I'm saying that's what Parcher would probably say. What's a Baitor? I swear to God. Calls me dull, yet he's using big words on a Parcher.
Partry is highly intelligent. She has no wisdom. She gets distracted
Exactly. That's
easily.
bad.
She has a 19 intelligence.
But what's her wisdom?
She's just like, I have real shit, real world
7?
application. I'm sorry.
She's got like a 7 wisdom.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, that's highly specific.
That's
See,
awkward
she's not dense
insanity.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
10-ish.
You spend a couple months traveling with her.
Check. Patri. Apparently he's in a hurry. For something.
I believe we were told to close a portal. We've already been over this.
Close the portal, yeah. Oh. Well,
Mhm.
if you guys are ready, I have a faster way to get us out than going back through.
I would not like to go back through that pit trap.
If Mythic could hear
Wait,
this, he'd
you
just
mean the
been
one in
like,
the chamber before? What, you mean in the chamber before the one of shadows?
Yes, I believe the Shadows one's the one with the black ghost thing.
Yes, the one with the...
Minotaur thing.
Oh, what was it? Yes, Garistro. Yes, him.
ah,
Wait, you fell into that?
Complicated story. Let's go on.
if Mythic's hearing, he's gonna be like, let's say he went on a little bit too fast,
Ah,
and he doesn't listen.
no, impulse control, then.
Shrugs.
He likes stand jumping.
Well, I hope he has enough energy for repeat performances, otherwise his lovers are going to be highly disappointed at his quick one-shots.
This time, Bradley gets what he's saying. And Bradley looks at this guy with a complete look. You better be quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that touch a nerve?
It hit something, but it didn't hurt.
Hmm. Regardless of which, Harpy, get back over here unless you really want to have to go through that entire cave system again.
Dom, you know what I love you're doing right now? I love
Hmm.
that you know Umbar is important, and we've now gained him as kind of an ally, but you're trying to get me to ruin it.
Oh no, this is
Yeah.
Umbar's character. He's
Damn
just
it.
an ass. He's a happy-go-lucky asshole. He's going to
But
walk
we just
over
cured
and...
him, and now he's being an ass.
Oh, he's an ass to begin with.
I like new Umbar.
So if the rest of you want to come over here, I will get us to where we need to go.
Am I not over there? I don't think I'm over.
Are you bringing them with us? Points back at big guys.
Eltharion probably won't like that, but
Well, I don't think you want to walk through the desert. I mean, they can fly, and they're large enough to hold.
Yes,
All of us.
riding a demon, that will be a first.
I like my
And it's
dragon,
good,
if you don't mind.
Riding
Well,
little
that's fine.
riding a
And it'll
demon.
also help keep the other demons from trying to smack us out of the sky.
Dom,
Good
I
Have we
idea.
healed up at all, by the way?
just
Hmm?
put an out. I
Have
just
we
put
healed
a
up? We haven't rested or anything or healed
No.
up, have we?
No.
Dom. I put a character reference into that statement. I don't think you caught it. Little does Bradley know, riding a demon, that'll be a fur. Sam.
I don't get it.
Oh my god.
Meet me!
Beats me.
Uh,
Kenku. Tomorrow will be fun. Okay, anyways.
Riley, you take 16 points of cosmic damage.
Oh, hold up. Let me hit the floor real fast.
That was the fakest fall I've ever heard.
It was really bad.
Holy shit, my computer's making this weird noise now. I smacked my keyboard, now it's freaking out. This is
Meet
bad.
me!
That's why you don't
Called
use computer.
Yep, domestic violence.
This is bad. I'll
Mhm.
be back.
We're gonna need to call it domestic violence hotline for computers.
I don't think there is such a thing yet.
I will be right back while I'm resetting my computer. I will be on my phone.
Oh, let me move on over here real
Yeah,
quick.
get close. Umbar bends down and picks up Crazy Lady.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's just squeeze on in there. I'd be on. Well, you said we'd ride the demons, and I don't want to get smacked down on Nelzarag. I'll dismiss Nelzarag. This abyssal
I'm not
worm
sure
can
I want to ride a
fly.
demon
Yes.
because Amarok can't hold on to a demon.
It can
You got
pick him. It
claws?
can carry him.
I'm not sure
Okay.
I want a demon carrying Amarok.
This is
Well,
gonna be a
let's
whole
just.
nother predicament. Great.
Abyssal worms are demons, but they are definitively draconic demons. So yes, they can fly.
My
Rather
comrade.
well, actually.
It's just so
Where-
weird because I imagine them legit being like a serpent on the ground, not legit having wings.
They've got a fly speed of 80 feet.
There we go.
So,
It sounded like a spinning cog that was very rusty and not oiled.
all right. So now I need. Oh shit! I don't think I got that thing done. Whoops.
Scheiße.
My bad.
Dom, is this going to take up like 30 minutes of character sheet creation?
No, it's map
He
page.
was doing a lot of the stuff for this like yesterday.
I was trying to, anyways.
Intriguing. So one of my IRL friends thinks as a swashbuckler at level 4, he can 1v1 a level 4 Tranquility Monk. I'd like to see him try.
I'd like to see him.
Die.
Depends on his AC IDs.
His AC is like 17.
Yeah, no, he's fucked.
Douche.
Because when I get to level 4, it's going to be nasty for him.
Because I had a lot of problems. Where's battle maps? Where's my desert? That's the wrong one.
Riding a demon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't have a layout idea. Interesting.
Okay.
I don't
Discord
want
coming
that.
back up.
There we go. Hello?
Where?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking. PC doesn't sound like a rusty bucket anymore.
Oh, come on. Roll 20. Don't be a freak.
Hmm.
Good night.
And all right, that's better. Roll 20 was
I
being a
think-
freak.
The Berserkers would have gone away by now.
Yes, they would.
I'll delete their token.
All right.
Oh, did he bet? Did he bring in the other abyssal worm?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Scary.
All right.
Wait, do abyssal worms fly?
Yep, they
Yes,
do.
they can.
Oh,
They
how?
are-
I'm surprised. Yep, they have
They
their
have
trick-
wings.
Yeah.
They
That's
wiggle their
nasty.
bodies. They undulate a lot.
Like that dwarf in plate armor who flapped his arms really hard.
There's just a lot of gross undulating.
If I can
So,
squirm
ew.
hard enough.
It's like, you know how a water moccasin swims in the water? Imagine that in the air.
That's a koala.
if I stay here,
So, Crazy
if I
Lady,
just stay here,
Umbar.
If you leave me now, you take
Or what?
away the biggest
if I lay,
part of me.
if I just lay here,
Baby, please don't go.
will you lay with?
So,
Does no one know that song? I'm sad.
Did you not get the song we did?
Nope.
If You Leave Me Now by Chicago.
And Amarok.
What kind of sandwich is Una? That's the key point.
Booze sandwiches.
Partry. Rosalie.
Ah, see there, that's good. Simple
Alright.
but good.
Alright, now you guys are in the desert. As I go find my Baylor token.
Arabian Night. Anyone?
An Arabian day.
Keep your day job.
I'm much better at my day job,
Probably why I
and
should
it-
stick with it.
and it pays.
So, yes, it does. So, you guys have your tokens as you have been bamfed to use a critical role term. Telepermated.
Telepawata?
Telepermated. Teleperated.
I feel like we're trying to figure out grog words.
Teleperated. There we go. Yes,
The
teleperated.
telepotato.
Teleperated.
Elephant. Oh, but Mythic.
Mm-hmm.
The picture that I was gonna have commissioned for this other character idea, it's gonna be like a waist up. And the idea is I was gonna have the Faram armor drawn
Why?
because the Faram armor looks dank, my dude. Do you not like the Faram armor?
From what, Dark Souls 1 or 2 or 3?
3.
I think it looks better in 2.
Either way, the picture I got's probably 2.
It's just that fur on like the arms, on the shoulders.
Well, yeah, it has fur on both ones.
I meant the shoulders. That's why I said shoulders, not shoulder.
Yeah, it has fur on both on
Yeah.
Dark Souls
Yeah.
1, 2, and
I know it does, but it looks better in 2. Like it looks better as a piece of armor. Dark Souls 3 has a bit too much wear and like age to it.
So you guys have been bamped into the desert.
Whee!
Well, we're here as crazy
Well, at least
lady
now I have
begins
my
to
get out of
stir.
jail free card.
She begins to stir.
She begins to stir and come back to consciousness in Umbar's arms.
I'm not going to say anything about that lich thing. I feel like that'll just send her into another frenzy because I don't think she knows what she's talking about
So
half the
about
time.
that lich has seizure.
I got a question. If we're in the desert, are we still supposed to have dynamic lighting on?
It
Well, yeah,
should
it's
be
what-
set to global illumination.
It's the
did
direction you're looking in. But yeah,
No.
behind you, so it's
No, you shouldn't have. That's what I'm saying. Is you shouldn't have dynamic lighting if we're
Oh.
out in the middle of the.
Well, okay. Can you
I
normally
guess-
see through the back of your head? Your vision is unrestricted, which means you can see everything in your line of sight.
I'm just playing the
But
song.
it's still
now.
uses your.
That's gonna annoy me
I'm just
it's still
playing the
uses-
song.
Why is it going
Okay.
to annoy you?
To change
because
that, I
I
have to go through and edit your token shit, and I don't want to
Because-
do that.
literally can't see like half the map because
Well,
Yeah, it follows your line of sight.
your field of vision.
Yeah, it's set to 140 degrees. I mean, that's about normal.
Arabian Night.
Riley,
You like Aladdin, Dom?
no.
Aw.
Like,
How? Do you think we could pull his entrails out through the bottom of his feet?
Is that possible?
I want to find
Like-
out.
Is that
sounds like
even
very
possible?
delicate work. Like you'd have to take out the bones first.
I'm going the deep web. Look it up.
Get on your Tor browser.
Or isn't there one called Onion or something?
Yeah, it's Tor.
Oh.
I
I mean,
went on there looking
deboning.
at
Deboning
Insight.
is fun.
Man, sites are interesting.
Probably. Anyways, so you guys are here, and he's like, as he sets Amiris down on her feet to just kind of stand there with a dreamy half smile on her face, completely zoned out to the world.
Let her stay in her little world.
Bradley just hoping she doesn't hug him again and ignore her.
Like in his mind, just like hope this. bitch
She's just
doesn't
kind of
notice me.
standing there, kind of hugging onto one of Umbar's arms, their head leaning on his shoulder a little bit. She's just kind of staring dreamily off into space.
If you continue anymore, I feel like Umbar adopted her and did what Zach and Aaron did to that one girl.
Ah.
Oh no.
No, I mean he pulled her out.
I
Out
know.
after
I'm
a
saying
year
just
of
like in my mind, I'm
whatever.
thinking just like
He's
I'm
not
thinking of 12-year-old
okay.
mental pedo.
No, I mean when she's not assaulted by breaks in her mind, she's smart, intelligent, and adult.
Ah.
Because all adults half smile.
No, she's just insane. There's a difference.
Me. So anyways,
So,
onward.
does anybody know where the fuck we're going?
No.
That's a
Do
good
we? Okay,
question.
so Dom, you said that the marching of the army, we could feel that from like days travel away, right?
Yes.
Well, so if there's that army and an army of about the same size fighting, you think we'd feel that or no?
You could just like, can we feel the armies?
Make
Like-
a perception check.
Like rumble of the ground or anything?
Yeah, perception check.
That's what I'm getting at.
I told you to make one.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see
what,
if
that's what I'm getting at.
Archery.
I'm opening up my sheet.
let's see if
Archery.
Nelzarak can tell anything.
Oh, I didn't put Nulzrag on the map.
Perception.
I roll a perception. Do I roll it at
Ah!
disadvantage?
Bradley feels it like it's touching him.
GNat 20 again.
Yep.
You know, you're getting all these when it doesn't. Like, it's gonna be really bad when it matters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't choose to really nat 20. So, what do I feel?
Oh, I got freaking 18. You're lol.
It is south and east of you.
So,
Archery points at the mid.
southeast.
Partridge points at the moon, and Bradley is going to like grab her shoulder and her arm and point south.
Just turn her.
Yeah, like turning her. And
You know,
he's
if
gonna, he's gonna
I
say,
wish-
You have to get a 5.
no, I wish
All you need
Mythic.
is a
I
5.
wish Mythic was a bit more less intelligent. So as soon as she pointed at the moon, I would have hopped on Nelzarag and
She-
started flying to
as
the moon.
Bradley turns her, she yells that, and Bradley says, "Yes, that away." Looks at Umbar, rolls his eye.
All right, well, everybody, saddle up. Pick
Time to
one.
fly towards the moon with Nelzarag.
I'm gonna ask Mythic if I can ride on Nelzarag, because I
Well,
really don't feel like riding.
If you want to go to the moon,
We're not
um,
going to the moon.
Eltharion, the Baylor
Nelzarag can go to the moon.
can carry Amarok, no problem.
Cradle him.
Oh, idea! Can I get like a piggyback ride from the Baylor?
I feel like
I mean,
I feel
I
like if anything,
figure
Eltharion would do that. for
Eltharion
Amarok.
would, yeah. I imagine Eltharion, Amarok, and Rosalie will mount the Baylor.
I
Oh,
honestly
okay.
want to go to the moon. I can
Glad
fly
I
to the
can't
moon.
see it.
Don't you dare fly to the moon! Don't
I
you
can
dare.
go.
Baylor, right there in front of you.
My character can make it to the moon.
So,
Amarok.
can I like get on one of the heads of an abyssal worm then? Like
could.
very carefully. I'm gonna ask. Would it be okay for me to ride one of the heads? Points at abyssal worm.
Can I ride its head? Wink, wink. If you know what I
Fuck you.
mean.
No, Amarok would bite anyone who subconsciously starts petting them.
Well, probably not Rosalie.
Well, no. Anyone
But-
who's not Amarok, Rosalie, or
It's gonna take me 29 days to get to the moon.
no, that's about
Aha!
it.
I'm solo on an abyssal worm. Yay!
Partry, you can't keep up with them without dashing and getting extremely tired and useless when you arrive at your destination without sleeping.
Right on Nelsrack.
Nelzarag's
Um,
going to the moon, my friend.
Are you really gonna have your character fly to the moon because you can?
She pointed to the moon saying that way.
No,
Her-
he turned her,
I
Yes, you
turned
are,
her.
okay.
and she's pointed towards the southeast.
Because I put Mythic saying really that way, looking at the moon, and then she said, "Yeah, that way."
For some reason, you put "looking at the moon" in quotations,
Yeah, I did. I was
which
just, I'm
really
not used- I
bothers
don't.
me.
All right, let me. Well, I can't edit. This isn't Discord, so no.
Okay.
I'll fly with them. The moon is my GTFO card.
Okay, you can be on the Baylor, I guess. Eltharion, I'm waiting on you to make a decision.
About what? I mean, we don't really have a choice.
Choose your mount.
That would be Amarok.
Obviously,
Oh, that's
stop
not
being
an
a
option.
smartass. Stop being a smartass. You said you don't have a choice, and you want to be a smartass.
Okay, you ride into the demon horde with Amarok.
No, he doesn't even.
Roll new character.
No, it just import new character.
Oh,
Import new
I
character.
figured the Baylor. I thought you said the Baylor was gonna.
Yeah, I said he could, but I was still leaving the last decision up to
He's
you.
not making the choice for you.
Oh, I don't care. That's fine.
Okay. So Rosalie is going to end up on the one with Bradley.
Yay! Rosalie!
Eltharion, you will be with Amarok.
So I'm on one head and Rosalie's on
yes,
the other.
Archery, I am because I can't see shit half the time unless I turn everything around.
Honestly,
right
I'm
now,
super
I see
passive
the
aggressive
top-
about this dynamic lighting.
Fifth of the map.
So, Dom, Bradley realizes the kind of position he's in, and he's like, such glory can be made from this position. And he like looks at Rosalie and gives like a huge smile and a thumbs up.
Is
He's
that
like
better now, Eltharion?
biting on demons'
Not
heads.
freaking out.
Gives a lot of position of power. Emphasis on the heads.
Bradley
Um,
smiles really big given the current situation and looks at Rosalie with the thumbs.
I really hope this ends soon.
Was that Rosalie?
Yes.
Bradley's just gonna say, "Don't worry, we got this."
That just makes me worry more.
Mythic as
I
he's
like
flying
how
over,
you-
like, I need to get one of those.
I like how you nail Rosalie. Bradley's just gonna go, it'll be fine. Writing this thing about what could go
How
wrong.
many? Do you really want that question answered?
Raise his finger, lower his finger, shrugs and continues writing Abyssal Wormhead.
Oh.
At least you don't have
Hey,
to roll
hey,
checks like
be
me.
easy
Oh,
there.
you jump off Abyssal Wormhead.
Hey, be easy there. Say I might get jealous.
Partry.
Partry, what language are you speaking?
I'm guessing common.
Your horn's hollow. Knocks on them.
Oh.
Okay, well, Baylor doesn't speak Infernal.
So, anyway, onward.
So it
Read.
has no idea what you're saying. I was just curious, so I knew when to have it respond.
Onward.
Okay. So you fly for 4 hours or so. So you hear the sounds of clashing armies, guttural screams and tones and pitches that are not mortal, not native to this plane. So you see explosions and lightning bolts and falls of acid rain and
Those right, please
mountains
go up
of
another 40
corpses.
feet.
Mountains of corpses
Wait, don't their
slowly
bodies
disappearing.
disappear? Yeah, I was about to say, don't they disappear?
Slowly. How fast they disappear depends on the power of the.
There's too much
Pretty sure.
DDoS going on right now. They all can't go back to the hell at once.
My ping.
There's some latency issues with their going back.
Partry, you will not see Zartros in this chaos.
This is an endless team deathmatch.
Team deathmatch,
Yes, this is a
ultimate score.
This has been
Unlimited
a
score, limited
70.
time.
This is how much time I give you. What this is a 36-hour COD team deathmatch, endless.
Unlimited score.
It's just going to start muttering in Abyssal, annoyed with you, and especially that it can't swat the annoying little fly, buzzing around it and talking to it incessantly.
Do I hear Partry just nagging this guy?
She's saying it in Infernal.
But do I just
Well,
hear
she
her
said she was
continue talking?
She said she's going to say again in common.
Oh, say again in comment. I'm not reading the chat. I just
Well,
remember what I read
I'm
earlier.
just gonna look over while we're flying in the air. I'm gonna look over at Partry and say, "Partry, go easy on."
She actually is. This is the funny part.
Yeah, this seems pretty easy. You should have seen like the bullet of questions my Marinstro was getting asked. She was like the Gatling gun on the Revelry.
That.
Misfire.
Misfire's first sentence.
Partry, go easy on the guy.
Gatling gun tries to say Earthos.
Okay. I think you're nagging him too much. No.
Eltharion, you can understand. It's abyssal murmurings
Yep.
talking about flaying alive, curing the skin, electrocuting, hanging with entrails, and all sorts of other really nasty and creative ways to end something, and murmuring that it's really pissed it can't do anything to shut the damn thing up.
I don't know if I could hear this. I'm not sure how far I am flying wise. Because I do speak Abyssal.
Oh no.
It can't do anything to you. This is the sad part. Otherwise, it would bite you.
So she just hugs its face.
Yeah, you hug its face.
Foul creature! You are beneath me!
It's rather pissed off.
What's Umbar? How's Umbar reacting to this?
Probably doesn't care.
He's laughing his ass off.
I'm gonna look over Umbar and say, "This is normal," and like raise up my hands, like I'm just shrugging.
He throws back a thumbs up and says, "Great! I've been missing entertainment for a while now."
I hate how well I can animate this in my head.
I'm just gonna say to him, it gets to a certain point to where it's not really entertainment.
Sure it is.
Shrugs.
Look out! Duck is just
What is this, a fucking roller
ducks
coaster?
his,
Jesus.
fireball explodes kind of in midair. It's hot, but it doesn't actually get anybody.
Anti-air.
I can animate this
How
too
high up
well in
are
my
we,
head.
Dom?
200 or 300 feet.
They're
Don't
just like,
jump off.
Don't pull off.
I feel like
Don't
Don't pull
abyssal
an Ocran.
Dom. I feel like abyssal cow is another way of saying stepmom, or mother-in-law. Step abyssal cow. Is there a suicide problem in the abyss?
No, there is a homicide problem. Or not.
Oh my.
I don't think that's a problem in the abyss.
It's
Suicide,
not really
though.
a problem. No, homicide. It's not a problem. It's just there.
It just...
I think
It's a
there's
way
a
of
genocide
life.
problem.
It's like meth labs in the Midwest. They're just there.
It just happens.
They're only a problem when they blow up.
The blood war has been on hold. This may have just restarted it.
I'm really tempted to cast Meteor Swarm on the giant group of them.
Yes,
That's-
pull attention to us. Great
It
idea.
is fire damage. Do you think
But-
that's going to do anything?
Also bludgeon.
Do you really think that's going to do anything to these really high level shit?
I'm not gonna bother. So what all do we see from up here, though?
He
I'm not
told
gonna
us
do anything.
mountains of bodies.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about
You see
creatures in
swarming,
specific.
clashing armies. It's too far to really make out much
Oh.
detail other than the fact that you sure as fuck don't want to be down there.
Do I see any particularly gruesome kills that stand out?
Well...
Like
You see a couple individuals just cleaving through things that seem just without any regard to its own safety. It really seems to be, you see hordes of creatures swarm these individuals and just get cut down. Just
He's one of them in
waves
white
of energy.
armor.
huh?
in white
gonna-
armor. No.
In regards to
your paladin in there, or Carl.
Carl, gross. No. Screw.
Your pat.
What are you
Oh,
asking about white armor?
She called Bradley Barkleaf.
Two swords. From test.
Oh!
Test page.
Oh, I know. No, he's not there.
Yeah. Okay.
So
one
we
of them
just,
malicious.
we just keep flying.
You're pulling it. You're trying to
No
caveat your
mortals.
characters.
There are no mortal character. This is all demons and devils.
Ugh, gross.
There are four individuals that you see. You see roiling sheets of flame. So you see cold snaps and blizzards. You see the ground opening up and swallowing people.
Okay, so flight.
Mm-hmm. So it takes you a good 10. I can't do math. Takes you a good 7 hours or so total
Oh no. That's
to
a bit
cross
long.
over the armies.
How many?
7.
It's been about 7 hours since
Oh,
you guys
God.
have started flying.
No, I kind of feel like saying halfway through. I really felt curious about the moon now. Moon demons.
Okay.
As you finally reach the end of the line, you might say, of the demons.
End of the line.
And how many hours did you say it was?
It's like
It's been 7 hours.
We have an hour left. Yay.
Oh,
You
Plot
see just a
climax.
massive horde of demons charging out of thin air.
oh, there
It's
it
an
is.
invisible portal.
There she
You
blows.
see flashes of dark crimson as stuff comes through. Oh, it's probably a good 3 miles wide.
I'm
The
gonna
line of demons just charging out.
That's
Across.
a pussy portal.
I'm going to say to Umbar, I'm gonna yell at Umbar like cross mount and just say, "I think that's it?" Question mark.
Well, shit! That's a damn
Well,
portal.
shit. Mythic. I
How
tell
the
you
fuck
what.
did that happen?
Shrugs.
Tell you what. That's a damn portal down there.
Well, I think we should close it.
No shit.
Partry.
I really feel like giving the deuces fingers as I go away.
We should find the like.
Um,
We should find the demon prince of gluttony and just shove his fat ass in there.
I hope you know gluttony doesn't just mean really fat or just eats a lot of food.
Well, guess what? In my world, this one's really fat.
Gluttony is overindulgence.
um,
Like you could be a gluttony in sex as a sex addict.
um, Elena,
Yes,
you may want to hold on tightly.
she is.
Good thing I'm trained to ride Nelzarag and I even have a saddle made.
As Umbar's worm dives down closer to the portal.
Ree.
Hold on.
Hey,
Bradley's
the air is
watching.
gonna,
Bradley's
the
watching.
air is gonna get bumpy.
The demon prince of gluttony is a massive ooze, I believe.
Big ooze.
Beelzebub, is that his name?
That would be
Jubilex.
horrible.
No, you're thinking of
Jubilex.
devils, not demons. They are not the same thing.
My bad.
Yeah, it is your bad, Riley. You're going to be the reason everybody fails.
That's when I keep telling Nelzarag like telepathically since I can just be like, just remember, moon, always viable option.
So as he dives down, you guys can see these glyphs and a massive glyph up here in the air and descend over, covering a swath of the demon river.
Are we gonna have to like Pacific Rim this? Like get a demon, hold on to it while we jump into the portal.
Considering
with
these
the
are
nuke?
demons and this is just a river of demons, can we call it the River Dicks?
No.
Oh.
Lol.
I was saying so you get the idea of how many are coming through. This is a 3-mile wide rift
Yeah, that's a lot.
Pussy
with
rift.
demons coming out. As
I've
a
seen
3-mile wide, maybe
I've seen
250
orifices
foot
bigger than that.
long section of demons, horseback suddenly turn around and begin charging back through the rift.
I
I've seen
feel like one demon would come charging out like Pac-Man, just going waka waka waka.
Waka Waka Ollie.
Be like a lawnmower.
The rest of the demons continue charging off,
Ree.
but See, others are hacking their way back towards the portal and presenting a
Huda.
stopgap measure at the moment.
Oh,
So he comes back up and yells,
We
Well,
gotta DDoS
that's
that
not
portal
gonna
real
hold
quick.
long. So, who's got any fucking clue how to close this damn thing? Because I don't.
Just
I didn't make it.
Oh, I can't make. Well, I don't know actually. Let me check.
I'm going to.
What? She's gonna look kind of blankly at Partry.
I'm going to mentally ask Sam if she knows of anything, or if she knows any solution.
Oh, the sigils. Oh, well, if you want to jump through to the abyssal side and do it there and get trapped, yeah, go right ahead.
Hey guys, Wall of Force doesn't actually have a range on it, so I could technically make a 3 mile wide, 3 mile wide wall as long as the 10 by 10 panels are connecting.
I'm reading it, and reading Wall of Force. Up to 10 foot by 10 foot panels, so it can only be
I thought it was just 10 foot by 10
100
foot
foot.
panels.
10 foot by 10 foot, 10 by 10 panels.
Oh, okay.
So it's only 100 feet.
That's a shame. Never mind. Nelzarag Moon's a really good idea right about now. Nelzarag's my, no, we gotta stay, dude.
It's gonna up to 120 foot, yeah. Nope, you can make a wall up to 100 feet long. Up to 10 minutes. Wall of Force lasts up to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are observing a massive planar rift.
Archie,
I'm
what
gonna
about
ask.
your friend?
I'm gonna ask Rosalie. I'm just gonna look at her on the other head and say, you know that I'm not magically inclined. You know anything?
Know anything? Well, we can always hope and pray.
You are a cleric. Hope and pray, Rosalie. Hope and pray.
Let's do what Uber said.
I love how she
Um,
messes up names. It's perfect.
I legit thought she meant like an Uber driver, like
An Uber comes out of the portal.
it's a demon car.
I got a ride for bar.
I got a ride for Uber.
Gets crushed by incoming demon.
I honestly don't know.
Does anybody have anything they wish to try? Because Rosalie's just gonna kind of pray at the moment.
Eltharion can ask Moonfish.
Well, that, yes.
You know what? I'm gonna pull off a.
I don't think Moonfish could do anything about this.
You can
You know, I really
No.
hope I don't roll a 95 or 100. All right, we're good. Because I honestly don't know what to do.
Might be strong, but I don't know if he's strong enough to do.
just ask him if he knows what to do.
Ah,
Oh, Sam,
that's a waste of that.
I'm going to.
Sir.
This is telepathically
Is
to
it?
Sam.
Yes.
No, not the glove. The other thing.
The other. Oh.
I'm going to telepathically.
You know that was left in the armory that you
I'm going
appropriated.
the
say
one
to
that I
Sam.
used to Falcon punch the tentacle monster.
Falcon.
Yeah, the one that you used part of it to do that. Yes.
Valid,
Yeah,
good
Okay.
kick.
yeah, I have.
I'm going to talk to Sam.
Mhm.
Which
I'm just
means
Okay.
I would have
Telepathic.
to essentially, I would have to talk to that jerk.
It's not. You wouldn't have to. It's not like you're talking to Carl.
Yeah, but he he's
Or are
not
you?
exactly on a good side. If I'm talking to Carl, I will most definitely have to murder.
Dems is fighting words.
Those
Um,
would definitely be
just
fighting.
just because that's Rosalie's shtick. No,
75 is definitely greater than 14.
unfortunately.
So I don't know what you're getting at, but I'll go ahead and try to use Wonder Twin powers activate form of
Oh, did you not read the
Death Star.
description?
Oh, I can ask a question or aid. All right, so sure, why not? Let's try asking for aid. Or I can ask a question.
Mhm.
I'll ask for aid. That's fine. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and ask for aid. I'm just going to look at the ring and be like, yo, ahem. We don't get a, but I'm pretty sure you don't like this.
Roll a
We-
percentile die.
We could use, so the D100, right?
Mm-hmm.
D100's percentile die.
Lol, no. I don't talk to him. Nor do I like talking to him.
He doesn't like talking to you either, asshole.
I mean, that's fine. I did kind of like jack his ring
Where's-
and start using it.
It was left there for a reason. The hell? Where'd that thing go? What did I use for that one? Where is it?
That was like the nastiest burp I've ever heard.
What about burps?
Where is it? Where are you? There we go.
The more the merrier. Hooray.
Oh. No.
You got a friend, Eltharian.
Oh god, did Carl show up?
You
Yes,
got a
Carl showed up.
friend in need.
Oh, fuck Carl.
You were asking for something?
Is the ring linked to Carl?
I swear to God. I swear to God.
I imagine he sees Carl and like sucks in his lips and goes,
You motherfucker.
Me?
What are you doing?
Oh,
Oh. Well, you was asking for something. So
We know you're not stupid, so talk normally.
that's good, but where's the funds and that's?
I'm not Bradley.
Knows.
I'm
She's
guessing.
actually entertainings.
I'm guessing we don't see Carl, or I don't at least. Or is he just
No,
like
you
floating
see
in
him.
air? Is he
He's
floating
an
in air?
apparition.
Oh, I'm just gonna
don't
look at this strangely, not saying anything, just looking at it like what?
So, you was asked for some help. So, what she needs before Ice gets bored?
I'm just gonna point at the rift or portal or whatever it is. Do something about that.
I feel like Altharian's like shaking
Oh,
with anger as
that's
he points at the
oh.
portal.
Oh, that's
I'll
what's
tell
her
you
name
what.
in the blue over there? One staring off into La La Land. She's got the answers.
I'll tell you what. That dumb bitch over there got the answers.
You're gonna have to
So is the-
explain more than that.
Oh,
Would you say, Carl?
I don't really have to, but yeah, no.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the conversation between Sam and Bradley.
I haven't even been reading it.
Apparently, Sam thinks Bradley hugged Carl.
No, it's
What?
they
No,
don't
she
like
didn't.
each other, and Bradley said Carl's name, and so she hung up on him.
Let's just put it this way. It's not that Bradley hugged Carl, it's that Sam hates Carl.
She said, "I failed to see what." Did you say Carl?
It was more like she was talking. What about Carl?
So's yeah, but she's got the answers you need, and she's got the methods to close the portals.
How loud is Carl talking?
Normal volume.
Okay, gotcha. So I don't hear him.
He's talking like this.
Like there's a jet turbine.
No. She just kind of turns and goes, huh? Still delusional, half smile, and blinks a little bit at you.
Are we on the ground?
Dreamy. No, you
Are
guys
we?
are still in the air.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think you want to be on the ground right now, but
I'm gonna play rock paper scissors with Rosalie.
I mean, she's awake. Have you
I'm
seen
gonna-
someone high off their ass really happy on weed?
I'm gonna steer
yeah.
the Baylor over to. I do like just grab its horns and like turn its
Ish.
bar.
Yes.
Apparently, she can close this.
Well, holy fuck, who is that?
Who's what?
Sees Carl shit
Carl.
self.
That guy.
Ignore him.
He's
Now,
not
that's
even
not
here.
nice there, misters. I's here's to answers your questions.
I know
You
I'm
know,
a
He's,
small
You
Is
could
that-
be slightly grateful.
Is this guy from like the dead center of Wyoming?
I come from the deep southern west.
Let's just say Carl's something else. I don't want to spoil anything just yet.
I carry
Carl.
around a moonshine distillery.
It's like a tavern dart, but it's a moonshine distiller.
It's bad when you can't remember a character's full name.
I
I am Carl Dieskreider.
was hoping his last name would be Cunnilingus for some reason.
Bradley?
I'm Carl's second cousin fucker.
It's a South joke. One's a
figured it
South
out.
joke and the
I don't
other's a
get it.
sexual request.
Carl.
No, that was Riley talking out of character. Oh no.
Mythic, I hate you but love you at the same time.
Dias Kreider. See if I can find his name.
I'm dead.
Where are you? There you are.
I'm crying.
All right. There you can see Carl's name now.
Carl Sister Shagger.
Yes.
I
You're
don't see
dense
Carl.
ones, aren't you? Anyways,
Carl
Miss
does cheddar.
Crazy Ladies has the answers and can close the portals, but you got to fix the crazies.
We already tried that. Jeez, thanks, fucking
Fantastic.
Carl.
No, we actually didn't try.
Well,
We
you didn't
quest-
try something, but we talked about it. No one had anything
Yeah.
that was known to the rest of the party. To be exact. Carl fucking cousin fucker. I tell you what, my cousin Carl fucking cousin fucker. Real dirty son of a bitch.
God.
Except that was I don't think I can do anything. Wait, he's still here. Why don't you fix her?
Well,
Eltharion, wait a minute.
It was pretty
I was
much
just saying
exactly
that.
what it
I
was.
tell you
Wait
what, I
a
can get her
minute.
drunk off her mind if that's what you mean.
funny thing you should ask that. I'm really good at causing that shit, fixing shits. Not so much.
I didn't think so.
I have 105% moonshine.
I mean, I can cut you a portal to pretty much anywheres, but closing one that I didn't make,
No,
I think
I've
he was
got
talking
no
about
clue.
curing
I
the
said-
insanity.
fix her. Not fix the poor.
Oh, fix hers? Yeah. I don't know how to put a broken mind back together.
Oh my gosh, you spoke normally for that? You
Basket. She's a basket case. You know that song by Green Day?
I mean, I am intelligent. I can talk normally. I'd mostly choose not to because it's fun to fuck with you people.
You know
Because
that band called The Family Is
it
All Here?
irritates you. You ignoramuses.
I heard it ignorates you.
Yes, I ain't putting together a mind.
You
It's like
you
a-
dirty
it's like-
pansies.
It's like a paint by number.
if I ever meet Salazar Thumb in person, I'm telling him about you.
Who?
Oh,
He
he
looks
doesn't know.
completely blindsided by
He
this.
has no idea who Mr. Balance is. Oh no.
Like, he looks kind of poleaxed at you telling someone on him.
He's like, oh no, is he telling mother?
You know, he just looked kind of poleaxed and confused, like, what?
Just saying.
Shows
don't like
ring.
Why do you not like me?
That's not the point. We're trying to fix
Fireball flashback.
it. PTSD.
Black and white color.
It's like a slideshow, not even a full picture.
Just to add to
It's like
just to add horrific effect and more biased hatred, Eltharion pictures the fireball killing women and children.
It's like in between him casting the fireball and the fireball hitting, it says like boom, pow, explosion.
It burns a village instead of the party.
Right. Anyway, Rosalie, you
It's like
wouldn't
a
have to
vinyl
have
playing in the
a
background.
greater restoration spell, would you?
I don't think greater restoration can fix a broken brain.
Don't know.
No.
Well, I mean,
Me and
if I'm going
Rosalie
off
are
what- if I'm
currently
going off what
playing.
the spell says.
Me and Rosalie are currently playing rock paper scissors, and I really would appreciate it if you didn't interrupt our.
I'm gonna play rock paper scissors with your nuts here in a.
Well, my nuts only know rock, so
Well, he's going to scissors
My
He's
sword
going
knows
to-
scissors.
you're gonna scissor my nuts. Do you know what you're implying there,
Scissor
sir?
me timbers.
It's a good
Wait,
thing
you have
Eldigan
one-
isn't here. This would be all too much for him.
Wait, you have more than one dick?
What?
You said timbers, plural.
No. Scissor me timbers. You've never heard that before?
Scissor me timber, not timbers.
Oh my god.
You said timbers. I'm like,
Either
wait.
way. It was out of character.
Earthos has 2 dicks.
Anyway, Bradley's just gonna kind of in the middle of their rock paper scissors game, gonna look at Rosalie like while they're still playing. He's just gonna make eye contact while they're throwing down their signs, and he's just gonna say, "So, can you fix crazy lady?"
Can you fix Crazy lady.
Wait a second. I have a highly powerful psychic force right right attached to me.
I'm just asking, like, we're in the middle of playing a rock paper scissors game, and I'm just looking straight at her, continuing playing, saying, "So, can you fix crazy lady?" They could do us all a favor. Less
Where's-
hugging.
Where's Howie when you need him?
Hey, Howie! Stop rolling random dice.
Lacarnius,
They're not random, they're strategic.
Oh my god.
I know you're in there.
Wait, didn't you already ask them to like fix Crazy Lady, but she's like, I can't do that? I would just end up fixing it just so she would remember and then be rebroken.
I think that was Celine. Lacarnius never
Sorry.
actually said anything. And
I'm sorry,
He didn't.
Moonfish. I'm sorry, Moonfish. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Anyways. So, modify memory, I really don't think that would help.
nope.
So I'm just gonna ask Rosalie that in the middle of
Actually,
our rock, paper, scissors game.
Technically, like, or, and
No, because you would have to know what to do.
I guess I was saying, like, if you cut out all the bad memories, but then she would have like the mental state of whatever she was before she was brought there.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Still throwing down rock, paper, scissors signs is just in the middle of it gonna say, well, we can try.
I don't think clerics get modify memory.
Dom, roll a d3 to see who wins the last one.
The tiebreaker.
I got that paper.
Wait, it's
Just-
a tie.
What are the rules?
Oh, we tied.
Called it. So who wins now?
You go again.
I won because I got paper. She got rock.
Okay, now that the non-essential questions are out of the way.
Bradley's gonna go. Ah, well now I guess you gotta fix her.
Well, DM scrolls through massive spell list to see if modify memory is a cleric spell.
Well, she has all spells, doesn't she, or something? Cause balance.
Hmm.
Well, if we're going by modified memory, like the actual spell from D&D 5th edition in the compendium, it's
It's
only
a-
Bard and
it's-
Wizards.
It's only
Here,
Bard and Wizard.
I wonder who that done was.
Bradley, he left the call.
Okay, so it'd have to be a 9th level modify memory to do anything.
But even then, I don't think modify memory would do anything to help because you're just changing her memory to something you want her to think.
Well, it
But
would help
if-
technically
but
because your
if-
Unbreaker could.
No, you're essentially rewriting or recording over her real.
Well,
Traumatic, right.
Have you ever?
Well-
I'll say, have you ever recorded over a cassette tape? It deletes everything beforehand.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Okay, the idea here, out of character, is her mind is broken from traumatic experiences and memories. If you fix the memory problem, well, you're halfway to fixing the problem.
Right, but the issue with that is if you use modify memory and it erases stuff that is needed to know. If you go back so far, because 9th level is way far that you're erasing.
Any time in the creature's past.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean you erase that much of a creature's past.
right, but you also have to know what you're erasing.
You're erasing the enslavement. Umbar would know what and could tell what to erase. Which would be almost the whole time she was being a slave to this goddess or whatever, the goddess Adush. You remember, we're not just here thinking she's a crazy lady. Umbar told us that she's all broken because she's been raped for God knows, I forgot how many years he said.
A year and a half or so.
Yeah, by freaking demon lord.
That is a brilliant point, but yes, we are.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to play.
Let me know when we're pillaging again. Great. Pillaging nothing.
Say, well, we're not raiders, so we don't do that. So
I'm gonna go pillage the moon.
Oh,
I'll be back in what was it, 24 days?
29.
Yeah, I'll be back in 29 days.
Well, I mean, if we waited, if we took a rest, maybe.
nope, can't do that.
No, we can't do that. We don't have the time.
Yeah. We're
I
over a
think
fucking
she's
river of
saying
demons.
this to Bradley. Bradley's just gonna say, Bradley's gonna like look at his arm, like roll up his sleeve and look to see
What?
if he doesn't have a watch.
I mean, she's already tried channel divine intervention for the day to try and just have the rift close.
Bradley like rolls up his sleeve as though he has a watch, and he taps his arm where a watch would be and says, I think we're low on time.
Yeah.
We have an hour.
uh, if you want to try it, go right ahead.
You fix it's like, you know how you
I'm
fix
not
pain?
Partly,
I'm
I
not-
don't
No,
know.
Wait, I'm not at my computer. What'd she type?
She put if we can cancel out crazy with more crazy.
I hate you.
Partry.
I hate you, Partry.
It's like, you know what you do whenever you like jam your finger? Well, you go kick a door.
See, wizards are what for their saving throws?
Intelligence and I don't know.
Yeah, they use
Wisdom and
intelligence.
intelligence. Okay. Say +8. So 4. Okay. And then math because of that. Just 8. Yeah. Believe that's how that's going to proc. She made the wisdom save. So I need everybody else around to make wisdom
Do I
saves.
roll with it advantage? Is this
Good thing I'm on Nelzarag.
30 feet. is within 30 feet.
We
so-
aren't by
Will I
our choice, no.
roll with advantage since the elves have.
It's a charm effect,
Yes.
yes.
No, I'm not.
Yay!
If I was, I'd been contributing to conversation.
I'm
He
too
makes
scared to
it.
look. Oh no.
Well, your other one was a 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use my lucky die if that's possible.
Yes, you can use luck. So just normal roll, not advantage this time.
You know, I'm not over there by this. You know, I'm on Nelzarag enjoying my
Yeah,
distance.
you're not within 30 feet.
Oh, thank God.
Turn off advantage.
Three.
Okay.
So,
I think
so
I-
12. You rolled a 12.
Elena, you are the only one who is charmed.
What about
Partry, you had
Zechariah?
noticed that your targeted object of this is unaffected.
I think worded this well enough.
Okay, roll a sanity save, Elena.
Okay.
You forgot about that, didn't you, Partry?
Sanity saving throw? Or just say
Mhm.
sanity?
Sanity saving throw. D 5e DMG.
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to what happened to Bradley.
Roll a D100. 84. Fun. You are stunned. 4. Roll a D10. 2 minutes. You are just stunned for 2 minutes.
Okay.
So we don't fall off the flying whatever you're on.
She's fine. It's not doing anything complicated.
Great.
Well, Partry, that was a brilliant idea to try.
Thanks, Partry.
Dom,
Hmm.
how close am I to the chick she's on the worm, I'm with the Baylor. Are they close enough for me to like hop over to the worm?
I mean, you could
I can just
yes.
like I can just steer the Baylor into the worm, that's fine. Just be like, kiss.
To something like that.
Yeah. Till I'm just gonna like essentially hop over to
Oh, you want to hop over to...
like hop off the Baylor onto the worm next to the worm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna poke it my right hand.
And do what?
Actually, I'm gonna take my right hand and I'm gonna like kind of holding it out for her hand, see if she does anything.
Be right back.
Like, does she take my hand?
She just dreamily reaches out and takes your hand.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a wish,
Great.
and I'm gonna send you what the wish is, just so we know the wording is. Because this isn't a fucking. It's not a Ifriti. It's a.
Mm-hmm. Like lawyer level specific.
What specific?
Lawyer level specific.
There is no lawyer. Yeah, no, you only have to be lawyer level with an Ifrit.
That's what he said. It's just what Dom said when he asked what specific.
Oh, good lord. That leaves so much room to interpret that. Okay, the second part of that is easy. It's the first part that
Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
His way.
but you can't look at it as if they're two separate things. You have to look at it as if they're both together. There is
I know.
no like, oh, this, but also this. No, it's this together with this. You can't have one without the other. That's the thing.
But you can interpret fixed in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Not in this case with the way I worded it.
We're not talking about what goes on at a veterinarian clinic.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking about that.
we're not saying she was lobotomized. No, because again, this isn't a jackass.
Eltharian, we're not the Kennedys. Let's get off the lobotomy subject.
I mean, I know what you were going for.
And there's no real other specific way to say it other than that, because none of us know what is entirely wrong. So it's just fix the fucking problem.
All Umbar
Erase
does.
this that caused the problem.
I kind of feel like Dom is an Ifrit.
By nature.
I'm so much worse than an Ifrit.
He's an Ifrit. He's an Ifrit who was abandoned by his parents.
Well, shit, that's rough.
Nah.
It's like his lamp is a dirty sock.
No.
Partry,
It's
I'm
a
never
dirty
gonna listen to you,
fleshlight.
so we don't have to worry about that problem.
It's the.
I'm in an irritable mood right now because my newborn niece is having issues at the hospital. That's why I am this way tonight.
Aw,
It's not good.
that is not good at all. I'm sorry. I hope everything works out.
I know exactly what you want to happen and where you're going with this, but the other 90% of my sadistic, twisted mind wants to completely fuck this over.
Oh, whatever. Do whatever the hell you want.
Just know that there's a newborn niece out there that's having some issues.
No, that's not. No, the do whatever you want part is I have like 15 backup characters ready to go.
I feel like the do whatever you want part had a gun involved.
Yeah.
Like the whole cantina scene with a gun under the table. Like, do what you want, but there's a gun under the table pointing at you. Do what you want, but there may be consequences.
Percival DeRollo the Third.
No. You already know.
I let a percentile dice decide.
And?
It works as he intended.
Oh, I thought he rolled Lich's phylactery.
You had to get a 1 to 10.
What? What the hell is a Lich's phylactery?
You roll a 1.
No, he got a 10. That was enough.
You lucky bastard. Gun under table. Dom rolls D100 on table. Gun gets retracted. That's a good man.
He resets the hammer.
He somehow puts the hammer back on the revolver.
You can
do that with a revolver. You just hold on to the hammer as you pull the trigger.
Well, you can do it with a semi-auto as long as it's got a hammer. you can do it with.
Yeah. If it's a
Yeah,
semi-auto with a covered hammer, nope, it's you pull the trigger. Sorry, friend.
Hey, let's play.
I'll
Hey,
aim
let's
for
play
a toe.
he's just
roulette.
sitting there. He's like, you know what? Since this worked out my way, I would have retracted this, but I just realized the hammer's covered.
he's like pull
What?
like
What hammer? I'm sorry. It's too late now, friend.
cocks back hammer under table. Dom rolls D100. Eltharion is satisfied. Eltharion says, "Oh, sorry, I cocked the hammer back. Too late."
It's too late to
Say
punch.
if it's a covered hammer, you can't cock it back.
Do what you want to do, but no, there's a revolver with a cocked back hammer pointing at you under the table.
As this woman starts blinking a little bit and looking around, kind of confused and going, where am I? And who the hell are you?
Bradley's gonna yell
And
over.
Bradley feels
The
hurt.
Umber, what the hell is going on?
Bradley's gonna yell over at Eltharion. Did you fix her?
As a woman. Both good
You know how
questions.
rude that sounds, Bradley? You know how rude that sounds?
Bradley says it.
Eltharion's gonna look at the woman. Both good questions. More importantly, can you close that? And he points at
Demon
the
River.
demon spuming.
Points at
Vagina.
3-mile wide orifice.
Stargate, if you
A
will.
lot of holes in my life, but this is another ball game.
This is the biggest sphincter I've ever seen. Well, Bradley just, did you fix her? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what we're waiting on.
Silence. As
The lamp.
she gives the orifice a middle finger and everything's solved.
He's now thinking of what she would be like normal.
Oh no, I'm having to do something.
Take her sanity score from 1, put it to 10.
Subtract the 9, carry the 1.
That leaves her with an intelligence of, oh my, she was still insane.
She has now developed multiple
Oh god,
personalities.
this is
Lord.
Oh god, this is gonna annoy me now.
She has
Oh,
developed
Lord.
5 personalities, one
So-
of which knows how to close a portal. Roll a 1d5.
My brother-in-law, his computer or his keyboard is a mechanical keyboard, but it's a neat little razor.
It's
and
a
so it's-
compact.
It's got like strobing rainbows, essentially.
I'm waiting to hear Eltharion collapse from a
Just
epileptic
from a
seizure.
seizure. No, but no.
Like-
I'm sitting here and I'm becoming irritated at this stupid keyboard because the WASD keys aren't strobing with everything else. They're just flashing a blue color.
I think that's
Well,
there
everything-
for a reason.
Well, everything, yeah, it's there for gaming purposes, but it's just like, but you can program it that way. So he did this on
yeah.
purpose, but it's sitting here, and I don't know how to turn off the stupid strobe effect.
You have to
Any
go
of
into this configs and turn off strobing effects.
That's the problem, though. I don't know where he keeps it.
It's
'cause
a
he,
little
like,
tool. It's its own window. It's called it's the Razer. It's a Razer keyboard and mouse config. It's legit a program.
I found it. The Synapse.
Mm-hmm.
Raze Synapse. That's what I use. Well, I use that for my
Except I
Razer
can't.
headset.
The problem
Hey.
is I can't change it because if I do change it, he'll get pissed.
Well, you can disable it, I believe. You
Hey,
don't have to
Bradley.
change it.
Mm-hmm.
A very big purple hand appears in front of your face.
Oh,
Big grabs you.
fucking damn it, Dom.
She heard you asking, "Did you fix her?"
Yeah, I
Buddy.
know.
You rude cunt. I stand by what Mythic said last session.
The hand picks you up and jerks you, hanging in the hand, hanging over midair to right there.
I can't currently see. Wait, wouldn't it have to roll grapple?
Use hand.
It has to roll grapple.
I wonder if you could beat her DC.
It's a D20 plus 8 for the hand.
She used that. It's like a meta to make it stronger. Like in power spell.
Damn it, just shy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you don't add your proficiency to it. That shouldn't have been a 27. That should have been a 19.
That was for it to go ahead. That was for it to punch you in the face.
Yeah, you
I
don't
changed
Oh,
it instead
was it-
to grab you.
have,
Are you sure you want to try and struggle against the grapple sitting on top of a thing's head where you have a really good chance to fall?
I mean, I just don't want it to grab me in the first place. So I
Falcon-
don't get
Falcon-
held in the air.
Alkin sees no reason to fight back. He would jump.
Because it has to grapple me first.
Hey, hello, my fiendish friends. Good to see you again.
I mean, it has to grapple me first.
Riley,
Mm-hmm.
there are times when you arguing about the way things should work is acceptable, and there are other times it is not. This is one of the times where it is not.
All right, but I just don't feel like being held aloft about 200 feet high in the air, but okay.
The rule lawyer isn't here for you, Bradley.
I mean, considering the way I talk, she's
Bradley,
probably gonna drop
considering the fact that I changed it from her knocking you off the damn thing to plummet to your death to just grabbing you, you should be thankful.
I don't see why she'd want to knock me to my death, but okay.
Because you were a dick. Did you fix her yet?
Well, she came about very confused. I'm guessing, like almost out of a coma or something. Is that how it would feel?
She's confused at what's going on. She hears someone yelling, "Did you fix her yet?"
It's like she's a
Can
dog.
can you imagine how First, that's a confusing thing to do, and two, it's rather demeaning if you think about it. And three, it'd probably piss someone off a lot.
Okay, well, anyway, so I'm being held like in front of her or something?
Yes, she's picked you up and jerked you over here. What do you mean fixed?
Mythic's gonna clap in the back, just very loud and obnoxiously.
Bradley's just gonna say, "You kind of had a seizure earlier."
Playing it
Umpire,
off.
Please explain before she drops me, please.
Hell,
Umbar's just laughing.
I
Best.
don't really want to because I don't want to trigger a relapse.
Good idea.
Relapse in what?
Bradley goes silent.
The thing I was asking about fixing you.
I did not
Elf,
say
what
that.
the hell is going on here? Please.
She doesn't remember anything about it.
What'd you do to my memories?
I hold up
Memories.
my right hand.
Cock's eyebrow.
What is on your right hand?
A ring. He just said a
Oh.
ring.
The ring, okay.
You got rid of essentially the memories that caused you to go.
Bradley says nothing.
I don't know whether to thank you or slap you.
Both is fine, but we really need that portal closed. So
Slap.
Bradley says, "I'd really appreciate. I never thought I'd say this in my life, but I'd really appreciate it if you put me back on the giant demon."
She lowers you to the ground, and one of the giant demons on the ground.
He said the giant demon, as in the one she took him off of. It was implied.
Like implying running,
back.
jumping.
He said, "Put me back on."
The giant demon.
There's multiple.
I mean, Bigby's hand doesn't even reach
Time
that far
is
down
of the
anyways.
essence.
Bigby's hand doesn't even reach that far down, so
She sticks you back over on the head.
I look at Rosalie and I just whisper to her, "That was close."
Maybe next time you keep your mouth shut a little bit. That was rather rude.
You know that doesn't work well for me.
What, keeping your mouth shut?
Yeah.
True.
I feel like that's a double-sided blade.
Now, sorry, what's this about portals and demons and...
No, I'm just curious how much time has elapsed us sitting here doing this.
15, 20 minutes?
Oh, thank God, we still have 40 minutes left.
Yes. Big portals spewing out demons. We need it shut, reversed, closed, whatever you can do to stop it.
I feel like this is Jeopardy and the clock's going down for us to answer questions.
Da, 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 da.
Like, Mythic's legit sitting in the back, like,
Okay.
counting the minutes by before he just goes to the moon.
I understand it's a problem, but what? Why? How?
Where the hell is Carl? Explain.
I still here. Explain what?
Her questions.
Start explaining.
Answer her questions for.
Start spleeging the answers.
Give her the spiel.
Alright, so somewhere about a year and a half ago, you got abducted by a demon prince.
She doesn't remember all that. Get
Celeste.
to the point about the whole portal thing, right?
Yeah, 'cause she's not going to know where she's been for the last
She's
year.
not going to remember those because they're gone.
It's like asking an amnesiac, do you want to know what you've done with your life?
That is so
That's
much fun.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, they would want to know.
No.
Don't speak for me. I'm actually okay. So I was abducted by a demon prince a year and a half ago. Okay.
She wants to know the deets.
Well, you were a prisoner in his prime form of entertainment
Raped you dry.
for
Calling me an asshole.
A
You're
You
year
endured
and-
all the snoo.
Yeah, I was about to say everyone's calling Bradley a dick.
And you're not saying this is out of character, and this is something you would say.
Who, me?
Yes.
Mythic wouldn't say this.
Oh, really?
Not
Earthos would.
Oh yeah, Earthos definitely would have said this. Earthos would be up in the face saying this. I'm off. I'm a safe more than 30 feet away.
You're like
Still-
whispering. You're like whispering to Nils Rack.
Bradley
Like
was is
commenting.
farther
No,
than
I'm not
you
even
away.
whispering.
He got
We're
hit.
We're talking telepathically. Like shit goes south, we're going to the moon.
Snow.
So, and then about 2 months ago,
Mythic would
Mark
make
jerked
punch
you
yourself
out
for
and
specific.
rescued you, but your mind was broken from the trauma.
Done raped your brains out.
He had a surprisingly selfless turn of events. He fixed you.
Somehow your anus has
Sort
been
of.
falling out of you.
Which,
That one didn't work. That
I'm
one
having too
didn't
much
work.
fun. I'm having too much fun being a peanut gallery right now.
Yes, you are being in Peanut Gallery, and I can't decide if it's endearing or annoying. But there's that. I imagine you don't want any more details about what went on, but there's what happened and what he took from you, or at least the memories of that shit happening. He's been working to overthrow, depose, and destroy the demon prince that's had a hold of you for personal vendetta reasons. And
We tried killing him.
yes, well, and now they want that rift closed so a layer of the abyss doesn't come out and swallow the material plane. Because, you know,
What's
would
the
not be
keepers
good.
of balance in this?
Watching. And Rosalie's here. So,
Rosalie.
well, her character's here, not the player.
Okay.
Well, so that's what you up against. Beyond that, yeah, that's what's going on. And looks like the horde's about to resume. So looks like you got about 2 minutes for the floodgates start again. I do believe
Time to
that
build an arc.
answers those questions, does all that. So I should be gone. I don't really need to watch you all die.
Out of character. I thought he liked watching this shit.
I hate you so much, Carl.
He has a very special taste for chaos.
My tastes are more refined.
Reminds me of my voice whenever the freaking Marinstro or whatever wasn't being specific enough. You weren't specific enough. Punch yourself. I'd love if I rolled to punch himself and he missed.
You're a failure. Punch yourself twice.
Whiff, whiff.
You're a failure. Thrice.
Castrate yourself.
With
I will
your
now-
horns.
Anyways,
I might as well get a
So,
kettlebell and call you.
Rip off a horn and shove it up your anus.
she just kind of scratches her head, looking slightly confused and going, I'm supposed to know how to close this?
Great. Right? Good thing I
Bradley.
can't hear this.
Bradley and Rosalie resume playing rock, paper, scissors.
Well,
Rosalie looks at Bradley and says, not now, I want to know what's going on.
Fine. Can we hear
Shut
what's going
down.
on the other worm?
Ish.
Bradley's gonna reach in his bag and pull out a bottle of Moonlight and just start sipping.
I thought he was gonna pull out like a hearing horn.
You guys, they drift closer anyways.
I'm just gonna pull out a bottle of Moonlight and just start sipping.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die drunk.
No, I'm not getting drunk. I'm just sipping some Moonlight.
How much does your character
Uh,
weigh?
Like 190? I don't know. Let me see.
I'm
He's
just trying to be a
drinking
smart
like
ass. I'm kidding.
I'm
he's
drinking like
drinking like 195 proof Everclear.
I'm drinking jet fuel if you don't mind.
But it actually tastes good, surprisingly.
hmm And Bradley
Yes.
has a high tolerance for alcohol.
No, Bradley's just a sucker for pain.
Hmm.
He's just a masticus.
We probably need to get down there so I can actually see this thing in enough detail.
It's fucking 3 miles wide. I'm pretty sure she can fucking see it.
She wants to get closer so she can feel more of the magical energy.
Okay. Well, let's not get too close because there's many mean
Those
demons
are ag-
down there, and we don't want to.
Nelzarag ain't getting no closer.
hmm
Just so we're not getting confused, Bradley is not apologizing. Felt like
I think
mentioning
anyone was
that.
expecting it.
All right, good.
I was just clapping because I saw her pick you up
Well.
with Bigby's hand.
Well, looks like we're going a bit closer, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get a little bit higher in altitude.
Light up another blunt.
Get a little bit higher than Snoop Dogg at this point. I feel like Nelzrag might fly to a different planet at this point.
Oh, good God, that would be scary. Get a dragon hyped up on speed.
I'll get him on a lot of moon sugar.
I don't know. Skooma.
My dragon starts talking in third person. Yes, Nelzrag likes.
Do you guys get closer? Even those of you like Bradley who are not magically inclined
Can feel it.
can feel the arcane force and strangeness and absolute corruption and chaos and evil
Bradley
exuding from this.
like shivers and looks at Rosalie and says, "Is this what magic feels like?"
That's not good magic.
This is
Yes.
splendid magic.
Well, that's what the shiver from the spine indicates, I guess.
Uh, oh. As the not so crazy lady goes, oh, that's not good.
Can you close it?
Eh?
Can you close it?
It's somebody's gonna have to go through and get the anchor points.
Yeet.
I feel like this is one of those Oblivion things where you had to go get the
How,
sigil stones.
Wait. So, what do you mean someone has to go in and get anchor points?
Well, fortunately or unfortunately, whatever you did to fix my mind didn't erase the memory of me building this thing.
Oh.
Bradley face palms.
And the anchor sigils that hold this thing open are on the abyssal side.
How many
this-
people need to go through?
This is basically Oblivion.
I think she just said, "Can someone go over there and close it?" I don't think you need like a certain amount of people to walk in.
It's like minimum one person. Minimum.
It's not an item. You're going to have to go through and literally destroy the sigils holding this thing open.
Well, I don't got any more disintegrates.
Guess
Don't break
why?
anything.
I wonder
Um,
why you don't disintegrate.
Tried destroying that other one. Didn't work very well.
If I remember right,
I hope a
Yeah,
Devon
this
doesn't
comes
happen when you
out
go in there and try
on-
destroying it.
this holds up on 43, I think is the lair. It's a staging field, or an old staging field
She's like speaking quantum physics right now.
for, I think this was yeah, I think this is the Copper Fields. I think that's where this was.
David Copperfield?
Oh my god.
Nah. No, because it smells like spilt blood all the time.
Oh, I don't know who David Copperfield is anyway. It's just the name I popped into my head for some apparent unknown reason in this reality.
Oh. It
Some
happens.
divine force made me think.
It happens. The alternate material plane realities sometimes bleed over and give you inspirational knowledge.
Right, like, have you ever heard of a railgun?
Mm,
I'm genuinely curious.
Is it a new type of magic?
Have you ever thought about something being propelled
I think it's a
twice
candy.
the speed of sound? I think it's a candy.
Oh. So you're gonna have to go through, and there are 3 sigil stations, I think.
Acting like we're going into space. Jeez.
There's one on each end of it, and then there's the one in the middle on the front.
Eat.
Uh,
Can't Umbar just tell them to go destroy this stuff?
Yeah, the ones we're riding on, that'd be great.
I mean, he could.
Don't forget, we have like 40 minutes to destroy all these.
You're sitting at like 30 right now.
I'm gonna ask Umbar, can't you just have some demons destroy the things?
Yes, but remember we're on a battlefield.
Demons can't touch the things.
Mm. Why not?
Otherwise, it would have shut down a long time ago because they're innately destructive.
Great, so we just have to throw them at demons and they'll break.
No,
I'm not talking
a demon can't get within 5 or 6 feet of one of them. Just kind of pushes it away.
Only if I was there, I'd be asking, how many are there? We gotta line them all across the rift so none of them can come through. Be a force field.
To close, you're going to have to do the 2 outer ones first, and then you've got the yeah, so there's that. Then once those are down, I can actually close the rift. So, who wants to volunteer to go inside and risk getting potentially trapped?
Oh, geez.
Bradley looks around at everyone.
Not it.
Wait. I technically have a legitimate, like, easy.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Does anyone else have? Well, technically, I have a way to get everyone.
Umbar size. Well, looks like we're all going.
Good to go.
Because you'll need me to not get torn to bits.
Of course. So Mythic's gone.
Space Station Necros.
Yeah, so Mythic's gone.
Are you actually going, Mythic? You're just saying fuck you all and leaving.
He did
We
just type,
we
he
have
did just type
30.
in orange chat.
We have we have 30 minutes.
He did just put it in
Destroy.
orange chat.
That's called me chat, dude.
Yeah. It's
That-
roleplay.
Orange.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty up here.
Yeah, I think he's gone. So Umbar's like, I guess we're all going. Yush. Bradley's just gonna watch him fly away. Never really liked him.
So,
I think there's a gem up here.
just so everyone's aware that
I'll look
If
for
I-
other rifts.
if I do end up dying here, make sure you get the ring off my left hand.
Bradley
Jeez.
nods.
If you can't pry it off, just cut the hand off and take it with you.
Cut it off
Bradley
with the finger.
nods.
Because, let's just say we don't want that getting in the hands of the demons or anything else. Yeah?
I put on the
Of
ring.
course.
You know, I'm wondering, have you ever seen Shadow of Mordor? Like, have you ever played the game Shadow of Mordor?
Mm-hmm.
I
You know
played
that-
a trial of it a while
You know
ago.
that orc thing you save that's like, oh, I can help you. I can become a war chief if you help me. He's like tied up and you cut him off. I feel like that's what a demon would be like if you got a hold of that ring.
Yeah,
That's the kind of demon that get a hold of it. Like, yes, I got power, yes.
You mean that bag?
Rat bag, yeah, he'd be like a rat
Yeah.
bag demon getting a hold of that ring.
I can be a war chief.
Cuts off ears.
So, anyways, I guess we're heading in without Mythic.
Bye.
Well, if
Mythic's
you're
like-
actually leaving like that, that's going to... Okay.
Bradley's just gonna call you a coward if you ever come back.
You don't know where I'm going.
Left. That's the thing.
Aerial coverage, my dude. Aerial coverage.
He's just gonna call you a coward each time you try to call him an ass.
That's fine. I've lived for 10,000 years. One
Okay,
man
anyways,
calling me a coward won't
so-
mind.
We're gonna go through the portal.
If the world's still intact in 26 days, I'll be back. Actually, no, I think I have to roll for time to get back as well.
You do.
Oh, great.
So, yeah, we go in portal, I'm guessing.
Great.
As you approach the portal, you feel buffeted by chaotic and evil magics that seem to not really rattle you physically, but inside through your soul. It is a very disturbing experience as it resonates on a different frequency than you do. We
Would you
feel
say-
uncomfortable here.
Would you say it's a little dampened when it comes to me?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
There's
Peanut gallery is now gone.
as you have passed from the material plane to the 43rd layer of the abyss
Oh dear.
onto a plane of blood red grass with a green sun across a ebon sky.
Praise the sun.
Jolly cooperation.
You have flown through the upper edge over the portaling demons. As you see an endless army stretching out in front of you.
Can we see where the first of the anchors are?
No, as you've entered in through around the middle, there you can see laid out glowing underneath them press of bodies and patches of blue white light. They're indicating the large sigil.
Oh, so it's one anchor.
Like one of them is there, yes.
Like, I'm gonna ask Amiris, So, how do we stop it?
Well, well, hope somebody brought some weapons of very high power because spells ain't gonna do much of anything against these.
Beams his spear against his shield.
Wouldn't have been useful anyways.
Oh, where is it?
Yeah, he dings his spear against his shield.
Um. Mhm.
What? What?
I'm laughing at Parcher's question. No, banishment won't work here. They're native.
It would work for a minute. And they just poof right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, which way are we going, left or right? To destroying
Wait, question
anchor.
out of character. Isn't there one below us?
Yes, but she said specifically do that one last.
Okay, gotcha.
Which one looks
Bradley.
the least deadliest?
Bradley flips a coin in mid.
Parcher yelled left.
Heads is left, tails is right.
To be honest, I don't think you guys have the luxury of
Right. We going right. Because I highly doubt Partridge's judgment. And yes,
It's a
that is.
1 or 2. She said
well, the moon
left.
sound like a really good idea.
I say, what does the lady say which way does she say we should go?
She just said we need to. Both of them need to be done. You just need to pick which side you're going to go to.
Which one's closer?
Slightly closer to the left.
Oh, then left.
Left it is.
Left.
Oh, very well. To the left we shall go. So,
To the left, to the left.
You must not know about me.
as you begin your trek across over to the anchor pillar, you can see a good 10-15 foot spherical area demons are pressed around but do not pass through. Around a obsidian pillar with silver, blue, and white runes etched into it. You see down on the ground around it are other sigils and runes of these same colors pulsing in time. At the very top is a crimson and black striated orb of some sort, like kind of a crown jewel.
So we need to destroy the jewel at the top, yes?
No. You've got to erase all the sigils
That should
and
be kind of easy for
and
some parts.
break the pillar
Oh.
and destroy the orb at the top. The runes on the ground aren't as important. It's just the circle that keeps the demons out and away from the pillar. So I guess you could leave those. But you have to deface and utterly structurally ruin that pillar for it to break. And its functionality to disappear. So you're going to fly by yourself 3 miles up to the other pillar, Partry. I mean, you have a 19 intelligence. It's just your wisdom that's low.
You just don't understand social implication of certain things.
Well, as the rest of you watch as Partry turns and starts flying back the direction you came.
Looks at Amiris and says, "You kind of see why I don't trust her judgment." Shrugs.
Look, this thing needs to be broken badly.
Of course. So, does she fly away or does she not?
She does.
Well, rip.
Oh, does not. Oh, Umbar. Oh, yeah, because you want that ring.
Well, so she said, do what to take it out?
You're going to have to deface the sigils, shatter it, and then destroy the orb at the top.
Shatter what? The sigils?
You're going to have to scuff out the sigils, break the obsidian-looking pillar, and then somehow
really
break
is
the
dense.
energy orb at the top.
Okay. Well, defacing the sigils, do we have an idea for that? Just
Defacing.
out of character.
Something.
You can just scratch them out of character. Defacing just means them like make them not what they are.
You have to destroy the geoisometric integrity of the sigil.
Out of character, I'm just thinking carve a dick butt. Just ruin it.
Only if Erthos was there, then you'd have a reference. The dinosaur penis he has.
Well,
T-Rex dick. Oh, Eltharion.
Yo.
Barak, if you want to tell Eltharion what you did Thursday.
Yeah, Eltharion. On Thursday, we went into a yeast guard, and certain shit respawns every morning, and he happened to roll like a 90-something, so dinosaurs spawned. So we kill these dinosaurs, right? And there's a T-Rex by where we're at that didn't get fried by a certain someone's re-extermination of the dinosaurs. And so I brought it upon myself to go and survival check to skin it and, you know, like harvest it. And at the end, I'm like, I'm going to take its dick and balls. And I basically now have a T-Rex dick and balls that I use as a club. It is a D2 plus strength.
But he doesn't have
Only a
efficiency.
D2.
Well, I gave it to myself.
Well,
I made it a D2.
He made it.
So I was just like, I didn't know what
more-
to make it. So I'm like a D12. It seems like it's like if I were to dick slap someone, would I consider it an unarmed strike? And I said, yeah, I would. So
I mean,
and I
it's more humiliating than it designed to deal damage, but
yeah. So and it's like and then I had a mama druid after some groping. Do some magic on it. So now I have a preserved T-Rex dick and balls.
that he
And-
uses to hit Riley's character.
Yes, because Mama Druid says sometimes you need to hit him for him to think right. And I'm like, okay.
Dick
And
slap.
Anyways, so
I'm hoping, and if I use it enough, I gain proficiency.
I'm gonna ask Amiris, will anything go wrong if I go down there? If I go down there,
Just remember, demons can't come within 5 feet of you if you're near
Because-
the sigil.
I'm gonna say because I have this, and I'm gonna pull out from off of my waist the siege mace.
Hey Dom, since I'm not there anymore, I'm gonna PM you something, and I just want a yes or no answer, just to know.
Okay.
I have
Because I
the,
just thought of something, and I think it.
Shh.
Well,
It breaks
more
things.
people working to bring it down would probably be a good idea.
Otharian, would you like to help?
Here we go.
Wait, question.
I was.
You
What?
said there's a field around this that keeps the demons from getting at it.
Mm-hmm.
When we break it, will the field just go away?
As long as you don't mess up the stuff on the ground, the magic circle shall remain.
Well, feel free to set me down whenever you want to.
Umbar has the worm lower you down to you're about 8-9 feet off the ground.
Okay.
So you can jump and land inside the
I drop down. And I'm just gonna yell back up. Okay, so just to make sure, so I don't get my soul sucked out or something. Deface the markings, destroy
No,
the pillar.
no. Don't deface the markings.
So
That's what you're supposed to
destroy
do,
the
bud.
pillar.
you're
And the
supposed
glowy
to,
thing on top.
If you're going by the instructions, you're supposed to deface it, then destroy the stone.
No,
that it's
you
on,
only
then destroy
deface
the
it
orb.
if you want demons to swarm it.
No, the pillar.
So
You destroy
No.
the pillar.
deface
Destroy
the pillar.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
mess with the sigils on the.
Bradley is gonna like take the mace, wind up with, and just smack it on the pillar. like
Okay,
hard.
well, first thing you need to do is roll a d100.
Is it something to do with what I typed, Dom?
That was already in the works before you said something.
What? But am I on the nail?
Riley, you bounce off, buddy.
Oh fuck.
You are outside the pillar in a mass of demons who suddenly turn slavering, looking at a fresh morsel of meat.
I'm immediately going to just
Dive back in.
try to dive back in.
can't.
Yeah. Oh shit.
You can't, buddy.
I'm holding my shield in their direction,
Gonna look
and
at
I'm just
the chick and say, "What?
I'm just gonna go fuck.
I wonder if Altharian's going to make any deeper thoughts about what just
I
happened.
know what the 100 roll was for, and fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If-
I had to
wonder if
roll. Wait, can I
Altharian's
luck
smart enough
point it?
to-
Dom, could I luck point it?
It's not a d20 roll.
Come on, you let me do it last time.
That was for introducing the feat to your character, not how it actually works.
Come on, man. Oh, could I add a D6? I have
Subtract
a
the D6.
D6.
I
Or a
don't think it'll
D10.
do anything.
Can I? Actually, it will. Can I?
Again,
Depending on
inspiration dice are really supposed to be for d20 rolls.
Come on, man. I don't want to die here. I'm kind of vital.
Well, anyway, looking at the chick when that happens, Eltharian gonna ask, "What happened? What gives?"
Apparently, he's part demon or something to bounce off of that.
I'm just gonna kind of yell up at little help here. It's like
Okay.
dish
I mean, these
boy.
things,
does the siege-
these are the dredges of the army. These are the dretches and
Oh, they're the weak ones.
larvae and mains and.
Oh,
I'm
then you
gonna-
just see Bradley going to town like.
I'm gonna
cleaving
yell.
these
I'm gonna
things.
yell to Bradley.
But there's a lot of them.
Brad,
Hmm?
your mace.
Yeah.
Does
What
it-
about it?
Do I have to attune?
I think so. You just see him like cleaving through these things with this mace.
Well, that's not gonna help.
No, you don't. It's a weapon. You
Some
just
weapons you have to
smack
attune
shit
to.
with it.
Oh. Well, you just see Bradley cleaving through things with this mace, just king, 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 head after
Oh,
head after
I'm gonna-
head.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna. Oh wait, I was on the same one.
Mm.
So I'm gonna hop down.
You pass through inside the circle, no problem.
Bradley, throw me your mace.
Bradley, like Mjolnir, throws the mace.
God,
Dodge.
No.
Immediately
I wouldn't
whips
want
out.
to dodge it. I would want to catch it so it doesn't go flying out.
Roll athletics.
Rolls out the other side. Bradley has to do like a whole track run around it.
Immediately whips out Black Iron Spear and goes to town.
Pertry, that request is beautiful.
Hey, Bradley, not trying to be the W Downy here, but
28.
since a spear is a poke weapon, wouldn't it be a lot less efficient?
There's
Depends
something
on how
called
fast you are.
there's something called phalanx. And I'm currently in kind of a defensive position, just poking things that get in my reach.
Mhm.
I'm talking about just getting swarmed. Just fact is, you have to poke.
Uh,
Bradley,
Is it going to be something irritating?
what she's
Probably.
wanting to do.
Is she wanting to banish Bradley?
Bradley would miss out on like half the experience points if she did it, but other than that, it wouldn't have really a major effect on anything.
I'm going to say my vote's no because that's
She's-
irritating
she's gonna
and
banish
does not help the
Bradley.
group.
She's going to
I,
banish
I feel
Bradley.
like it's
No.
up to Partry what Partry would do.
What's she doing?
I feel like it's up to the
Eltharion. Well, again, I'm saying your impact on her decision.
Bradley's gonna look up at Umbar in a mirror and say,
No,
"You know, you can feel free to get me out any time." It impales him.
I mean, she just wants to abduct Bradley back to her house from the abyss to play with for a
Sam?
while.
Oh, Sam, I thought we were talking about Partry. Oh.
No,
So yeah.
Sam,
So
not
she's
Partridge.
hindering the group is what she's doing.
Well, I mean, they can just pick me up out of this group of
But-
dretches.
Does Sam care about hindering the
The
group?
dretches aren't. There's a lot
It's
of
not about
dretches,
whether
but they're not.
Sam cares or not. It's about the play.
The dretches aren't
Sam's a
hurting
player,
me,
I
so
hope
they
you
can just
know.
pick me back.
Uh,
They're not. They can just pick me up out of the group. It's not that hard. It's not like I'm literally about to die. I'm holding my own for a bit.
right now, it's
No,
just
they're talking
dretches.
about removing you from
Yeah, I know. I'm saying there's not really
the game. Period. Right.
I know. I'm saying there's not really a reason to.
No,
I'm perfectly fine right now. I'm just impaling dretches.
Right. The issue is, what if something happens where we need Bradley?
I think she's saying if Bradley's about to die, then she's gonna. But anyways, so I'm just gonna look up at Umbar and Amiris and say, "Feel free to get me out any time."
Sound like you just broke a leg, Jesus.
it's a remarkable squish break. Eltharn, you caught the mace, no problem.
That thing does a lot of damage to structures.
I don't know what the
Once
stats
it's
are
siege
for it,
over.
but I'm gonna try and beat this.
It's a mace, so D20 plus strength plus proficiency, and it's a D6 damage plus 3 plus. It's a +3 mace that does
Well, it's-
double damage to structures.
That was a
Well, yeah,
lot
it's a
that
siege
I
weapon.
didn't write down.
Okay, so you have it on Bradley's sheet, right?
Mm-hmm. You want me to
Click
roll?
it.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you hit the thing, you'll do double its maximum possible damage to it. That's That is that.
Bradley is thoroughly enjoying killing dretches, but he wants out.
I'm enjoying myself, but GTF.
I mean, are Umbar and Amiris not responding?
They're kind of watching this at the moment.
They can't hear you over the screams.
I look at Umbar and I'm just gonna be like, "You kidding me?" Just like while
They
I say
are
that-
having a discussion at the moment.
We're busy. Come back another time. Our
just
discussion's
Bradley lets out
So,
a sigh as
Eltharion, what are you doing?
Bradley lets out a
I'm
heavy
making
sigh.
the little clicky button for the siege mate.
Gross. Well, if you type it out, you just have to hit up on the arrow keys and it would come back.
Bradley is going to town right now.
Yes, you're gaining like, what is it? 50 XP per kill
And that's a lot of kills I'm getting.
ish.
Just
I'm just trying to imagine. It's like, how fast can Bradley jerk? That'll tell me how fast he can stab.
how many dretches have I killed so far?
I don't know.
What's your jerk per minute ratio?
Well, ask Sam.
Oh, we're asking Riley. It's your
Well,
strokes per minute.
I don't know. Think I count that.
He's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Feel like the count.
He has like a mathematician sitting there like counting it with like one of them Japanese calculators.
It's one has asthma attack. But how many dretches have I gone through so far?
I told you I don't fucking know
Just
right now. But it's about to stop being dretches.
Okay.
oh dear. I'm just gonna say to Amir, I'm like gonna yell at them. You
Did that
can
hit?
fucking get me out of here.
It hits, but it does no damage to the pillar. So the shock reverberates up as the sigils flare brightly, rebuffing the attack.
What sigil? The sigil's on the ground.
No, on the pillar.
Oh, I'm gonna aim for a sigil. I'm gonna swing again.
You can.
Bradley
Result.
Bradley like yells at Umbar. You can fucking get me out of here now.
Well, Riley, as you can see, a Minotaur demon.
Ringstro.
4.
I'm kind of glad Mythic isn't there.
Charging towards you now.
I scream at Umbar.
Let me out!
No, not like that. Like a very angry scream.
I can't handle this shit.
As the
At least I didn't fly to the
Rosalie's
moon.
thing finally moves and pulls you up.
Rosalie's what?
As the worm that Rosalie is on finally moves and pulls you up out of the way just as a Garistro crashes.
Into the shield.
Imagine all that piercing damage from them horns, my dude.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
I'd like to not imagine.
just about skewering Bradley, but doesn't.
Let me get my Scottish bagpipes real quick.
Bradley is just
So,
gonna go, like,
Elthar, what else are you gonna try? Is the mace is rebuffed by the energy?
Bradley breathing heavy, like pats Rosalie on the shoulder and says,
Do I?
"Thank you."
Can I read these runes or whatever they are?
No.
Oh, okay. Can I tell what they're doing exactly?
They are powering this thing, you would assume.
Wait, is this thing floating?
What do you mean?
Like,
The
is it
pillar,
a
is it
floating
floating?
Is it like a floating pillar, or is it
Is it
actually
an
like
obelisk?
It's an
solid on the-
obelisk. It's an obelisk from rising from the ground.
Oh, okay.
Better question: is this thing from Halo?
We need more pylons.
How big is this thing in front of me?
Mm. It's literally an obelisk shape.
Can you see all
That's-
sides of it from one side?
No, I mean, like, is it
It
is it big
takes
enough
up-
to have a door somewhere?
Give me its dimensions.
It is a 10 foot on a side and is about 20, 25 feet tall.
10 foot on the side, so it could technically fit a door.
Yeah, but there probably isn't a door. Are there any like hand or footholds to climb to the top of this?
No.
Does there happen to be a rock climbing thing on that side of it?
I ask Amiris. Why isn't that working? Bradley is breathing fairly
He
heavily.
has to disrupt the geoisometric integrity of the sigils powering and protecting the obelisk.
So you're telling me just make a
English, please.
shut up. So you're telling me he just has to make a cut in it, or mess it up?
He has to deface the sigil so that structural integrity can no longer channel the arcane forces necessary to power it.
I would love for Bradley to be like, you just rephrased
Bradley.
the same thing.
Bradley is just gonna say to Eltharion, Eltharion, try messing up the sketch.
This would
Okay,
be
I'll
facing
pull
us.
out the abyssal dagger
Okay.
and I'll stab one of the sigils.
Poke.
Okay.
Like that anticlimactic death, that big cloud thing. Or no, that was with your Fey dagger.
Partry.
Crit fail.
As you drop the dagger and it cuts your foot on its way down.
I'm really curious, how much time has gone by?
You probably hate. Time runs differently on different planes in relation to the
Thank
material
God.
plane.
Oh,
So you have no idea.
oh god.
You
Well,
guys could have been here for 5 minutes or 50 years.
So
is this
yeah,
time universal across planes, or is it only
that-
like an hour in the Oh wait, never mind, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry,
that hit
Eltharion,
a
for
sigil.
interrupting.
Yes, a 22 will hit a sigil. As the sigil darkens from the impact of this cursed blade.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack the hell out of it again with the mace now.
Now try the mace.
Well, as you watch, the curse from the dagger slowly spreads to
Oh, fun.
other sigils as it eats at the essence holding this magic together.
Yay.
So they
I
slowly
cursed
darken
a rock.
one by one.
I done cursed the stone.
No, you curse the magic in the stone, which is being powered by the souls of dead people that you are rotting away.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, because those sigils are literal souls shaped into sigils and stuck into the abyssal rock.
Do these
Still
look like little
don't know
ghost
anything
things?
about that.
Are these
No.
like little ghost things you cut out for Halloween?
No.
They just look like little like stick figures.
That's like little sheet ghost.
Suddenly, this looks like a very haunted Christmas tree.
Okay, so that's one down.
Not yet.
Oh, you haven't
Yeah,
broken
we don't know.
It
It just
hasn't fallen.
Nope. But as the hum of magic and energy dissipates slightly, as the sigils on its surface slowly wink out one by one, stars being devoured.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wail on this thing with the siege mace.
All right.
Am I the only one doing anything right now? I could
Partridge
use
tried
some
to
help.
stab it with her dagger and did not.
She
cut
stabbed
her.
herself.
Bradley can't do anything.
At least you tried, Partridge.
All right.
I think
so
I'm doing a
if
pretty
you
good job.
okay, so you need to roll a 21 or better to hit the pillar, and you need to deal a total of 75 damage to it to
So I
break
just
it.
need to like beat the snot out of this thing until it falls.
So on each time you hit it, you're going to be dealing
40?
6, 9,
I think 40.
Yeah. Each time you hit it, you'll do 40. Unless you crit, and then you'll do 80. So you just need to smack it twice with a mace. It looks like to shatter it until the orb comes down.
Well, you gotta hit it first.
Well, it hits, but doesn't hit the right angle to cause structural damage.
Swing again.
Oh,
Luck, please. Luck.
I don't know if I have.
Althorian does not have luck.
No luck.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
flies. Let's hope it doesn't fly out of the protective barrier.
And just go get it.
You just go get the mace.
Swing
Your arms
again.
and
Like,
shoulders
no demons. No,
Swing
go.
vibrate.
Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm. So you shatter the pillar with mighty blows from this mace of Bradley's.
Dude,
That was
only gotta hit
actually
it
a
once.
gift. That was actually a gift from Devin.
It crumbles
All
to
the-
rubble.
All the while yelling, I hate this stupid mace.
Bradley shrugs and says, "You get used to it."
As it crumbles, a decent ovoid, orange and black, striated, swirling mass of something rests atop the piled rubble.
I'm gonna hit it with the mace too.
Boom. Does no damage to it whatsoever.
Archer, you want to throw your dagger at it again?
That mace won't help with that orb.
Well, it will.
It will.
Not too sure.
I'll stab it with my dagger. The abyssal dagger.
Where is the orb?
How big is the orb?
The orb is probably. It's more of an ovoid.
Is it big enough? Oh, well, can Partry even lift it? Is it smooth all around?
I mean, it's pretty smooth. I mean, think of.
Like an egg.
Yeah, if you watch the Aragon movie, it's about the size of Saphira's egg.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
As they
big. She can
portrayed
lift
it.
that.
In there. But Partry, I hope you can lift 500 or 600 pounds.
Oh god, that is a really heavy egg.
Hit it
It's
with
not
the
really
abyssal
an
dagger.
egg. This is energy
That's-
and stuff compressed into physical form. I mean,
I'm gonna stab it with the Fey dagger. Idea.
I don't know if
What's the
levitate
max on levitate?
works. We'll work on that.
I think Eltharion wants to hit it.
Well, no, if she can like drop it on something and crack it like a freaking shell, like seagulls do.
Up to 500 pounds.
That weighs up to 500. Yeah, it's just
Oh.
slightly too heavy for levitate. It's a brilliant idea, though.
Okay, so.
All right, I'll stab it with the Fey dagger.
The Fey dagger?
Abyssal.
Yeah, you said it was fine. I'll stab it with the abyssal dagger.
I'm figuring out what you're doing with it.
Stabbing it with the abyssal dagger.
Okay.
And I hit the 500 plus pound rock.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sweet.
As it explodes.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, if it's around, it's like the dagger just kind of like gets parried off to the side. Gotta see if he trips.
Oh, Partry, I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
I can't type.
What? Oh, I think Partry's dead.
All my
That should
friends
be a
are dead.
16 out of 26. That's a little bit more manageable.
Yo, 69.
Lol. Yeah,
That's a sign.
Partry, you take 69 points of fire damage.
Dom, it's a sign. Beam Bradley back home.
Eltharion, you take
Easy
half
phone
that,
home.
so
30.
34 points of fire damage.
So does Partry.
No,
Mhm.
Partridge. No. Oh, yeah, resistant. Welp.
Uh-huh. As
You said fire damage?
yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna hold out.
as you can sort of almost imperceptibly tell, the orb shrunk a little bit from that impact.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping by like every minute in here is like
I'm gonna say
10
to.
years out there.
I'm gonna say to Amir, what the fuck just happened?
I mean, every 10 years in there is every
Um,
minute in the material plane.
That is an orb of a compressed elemental fire.
And
So, from the heart of the plane of fire. So, it's volatile and it explodes.
well,
That
how
comes
do we
At
get
least
it?
on the outside, and then on the inside, it's then the second layer of it is, I think, from the negative energy plane, and then the core is from the abyss.
Just out of character, I really fucking
or-
hate Amir's.
Or it's fire around positive energy around material plane. One of the two. We'll find
Okay.
out though.
So
Are there
how do we
any-
get rid of this?
Big demons around us? Like around, not around us, but around the ring of protection that I
Yeah.
have at the moment?
Yeah, there's 4 Garistros out there, and looks like
Okay,
a Baylor
good.
coming this way.
Oh, good. They can understand me. I'm gonna look at the Garistro. A Garistro. Do they all look the same size, or does one look?
They vary. One looks a little bit bigger than the others.
I don't know the attitude of Garistro.
Are you trying to do a
Did
spell or
you-
are you just trying to talk to him?
I'm gonna try to taunt. I want to try and taunt one into breaking.
Okay, I don't think these ones are under his command.
No, they're not. I want to taunt one of these ones that are trying to pound their way into here.
They can't get
Into-
in, but
I know, but I can throw it.
oh,
I
can lift
mean, if
500
you can,
pounds,
if you can
Jesus.
throw 500 pounds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Didn't it
Well, you said it got
shrink?
smaller.
I said slightly, and maybe you lost a pound or two.
Oh,
It
that's
might have
not
gotten smaller.
smaller.
It's more dense.
It's not even. That's not noticeably smaller at all.
I said almost imperceptibly.
Is
Oh,
this
wait,
tiny brick
hold on.
soul?
I'm gonna try something. I am gonna stab it with the
Denser
face.
the smaller it gets.
Actually,
Try blink it away. Lol.
first I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put it at fourth level.
Wonder if Disintegrator would have worked well on that orb. Actually, never mind. I can't use it
No.
anyways.
I don't know. Does disintegrate affect raw energy?
I don't know. It's just force.
And now I'm gonna stab it with the.
It doesn't even matter. I couldn't cast it anyways. I had like no more
Alright.
castings. Backing up.
From backing up.
Backing up.
Instead of stare or stretch,
All right.
backing up.
Stab it. What's the 24
You
do?
you heal the orb.
I healed it. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that.
That may be harm.
Oh no, it's called Mirage of Despair.
Oh, well, it doesn't do anything to it because it's
You make it
inanimate.
hate itself.
It's
Yep.
inanimate. So, dexterity save. That's 106, buddy.
Yay! Guess what? I'm not dead.
Are you resilient
No.
to fire?
But that does hurt like a mother.
Fucker.
Wow.
Would it have killed you
I
if you didn't use cure wounds?
I'm
am
just
super
gonna.
tuckered out. Yes, it would have.
I am just going to.
Well,
look
it
at
would have
Ro-
knocked me unconscious.
I'm gonna look at Rosalie and say, "Do you think it needs help?"
Bradley, I don't think you could help if you wanted to.
Hey,
I
Amiris,
can't.
can I cast a spell through that?
Can she?
Yeah. You can.
Marie!
I'm really tired of Amiris's bullshit out of character. I
You do
really
realize
am.
she's got a bunch of holes in her head about stuff, right?
Yeah, I still hate her.
Why?
Just Amiris in general. Just bitch.
Why?
Maybe if you weren't such an asshole.
Like
She's not really a bitch.
a simple question. She made the damn things, and it takes her like a minute to respond.
I think you forgot. She's all over the place, my dude.
So take 86 points of healing there, buddy. From Rosalie.
Thank you, Rosalie. Now, how far away can I back up from this thing without going past the circle of safety?
10 or so feet
Oh, jeez. How big is the blast radius?
to the edge of the circle.
He's gonna hit it, jump out.
Does it look like it's exiting the circle?
It's hard to tell because demons are immune to fire for the most part.
Yeah, that's true.
But some dretches get scorched.
Well,
That is a
their
good question.
corpses do.
That is a very good question,
But
actually.
it's like it's a dome of protection.
Because dretches are resistant, but their health is like 12 or something.
Is it a circle or is it a sphere? If it's a circle, it's more like a frisbee.
It's a hemisphere.
I'm gonna freaking pull out the moonblade. Lacarnius, I need if you're even there.
Yes.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
destroy this thing? I'm just gonna
What
like
is it?
tap
good.
the sword too.
Oh god. Uh-oh.
Suddenly it explodes in a
That's
violent.
that's what I'm waiting for.
It's just like ting
Lacar-
evaporated.
Lacarnius
Remove
screams and
it from the circle, and it should detonate on its own.
But that's gonna kill me.
Let me just dig a trench and then roll it down a hill.
Yeah, wait, it's on top of some. Wait, yeah, it's on top of the rubble.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sort of already elevated.
tilt it.
Yeah, maybe like 2 or
Was
3
he-
feet.
He's gonna go on the other side, start removing stone, so he just has to like remove one. It's like a
So,
tumbling effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do exactly that. I'm gonna make like a little egg trench
He's
to
gonna
roll
make
this.
He's gonna make a Goldberg machine.
Ha. Okay. You do so.
And then I'm gonna take the siege mace and hit this and golf slap this thing as hard as I can down the.
Okay.
It stops right at the end.
I know, right?
Just gotta think though. The circle's only 10 feet wide, so if it's on the 10 feet on the other side, I think you're still within the massive explosion radius.
I will dive behind the pile of rubble.
It's not really going to help.
Cool guys, don't
didn't think
look
so.
at explosions. Oh man, see, this is where I would be helpful with Wall of Force.
So need a dexterity save, and you move it like 3 feet.
Ah,
oh my
god damn it.
god.
Wait, I thought you
Oh.
said the siege mage doesn't do anything to it.
Because the other time you didn't hit it. It's got an armor class like 22.
All this time. Dirty some bitch.
How much is that?
So half that, so 39 or 29.
29. Oh, yeah, 29.
Where's
much
Frog
more-
when you need?
How much more
Although
feet does he have to go?
Up down there. He pushed
He's
it.
getting-
He's
he's
getting
getting
like
I'm
7
literally.
feet.
This is
I'm gonna-
literally my workout at.
I'm going
I
to
re-
ask.
Pushing and hitting stuff.
I'm going to ask Amiris.
You could just make an athletics check to shove it.
Yeah, this thing is 500 plus pounds.
I'm going to ask Amiris.
Well,
Can I
what's
try to
your-
enter the barrier again?
So
Well,
not?
if it didn't
I
let
will-
you in once, it's not going to let you in.
I will
What about
attempt
the-
to shove this thing.
What about the other barriers?
They do the same thing.
I don't know.
Archery's not a demon, right?
Yeah,
She's a
Partridge was
hurricane.
in there just fine.
Okay.
I mean, Partridge could help you.
Let her just get a
like-
little sizzled.
Oh,
Yeah, this time I'm
um,
just gonna shove it out. So I don't know if Partridge wants
Partridge.
to. when he
Do we
wants to help when it
remember
explodes.
what Partridge's last athletic checks were like? Let's just remember how Bradley got impaled.
Partridge, you could try levitate again.
It might be a little lighter now.
It's exploded 3 times now.
I'm going to ask
And then I can just
Amiris,
like push it out from
I'm
the
gonna
levitate.
ask, is there any way for him to get it out of the circle?
It's like playing freaking
Okay.
Melon Bomber.
The sphere rises up about 3 feet off the ground.
Good thing it doesn't have a con save, jeez.
Bradley claps, like slowly.
I'm gonna just take this thing and I'm gonna push it as hard as I can.
Make an athletics check. Okay. You shove it out. So it
Yeah.
floats.
It's fucking
What's the
exploding.
range on levitate? How far can it get from you
60.
before it blows up? 60? Okay, it gets out there and then
Oh, it doesn't explode immediately, great.
it detonates.
Son of a bitch. I had to open my mouth.
So,
I was gonna say I'm gonna dive behind the pile of rubble and I'm like
well,
gonna
it
tackle Partridge behind it.
does not enter the circle, but everybody outside of it,
Let's see if we fry old person that Bradley think is a bitch.
let me do some math right quick. Okay, so I imagine they're kind of hovering on one side of the dome. I imagine you kind of push it away from everyone.
Yeah,
Just,
I was
you
gonna
know,
push it
it's-
away on the side that not the
Okay.
side that everyone's on.
All right.
Jack and Orange just
'Cause,
sitting on the worm.
You guys want to see how much damage this thing is going to end up doing?
You mean how demons are immune? It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, this first part's fire.
Fire and ice. Yeah. It's going to be like any part necrotic.
I really hate Amiris.
Why?
Just
You started
ew.
it.
No, not that. Not the whole Big B's hand. I'm just talking about, like, oh, I know this will explode, but I'm not gonna tell us about it. Or
thought
She
you were gonna
has
say-
no idea.
I thought you were going to say like her token makes her look like a dirty skank or something. I thought you were going to say something like that. Or like how when you look at her token, it looks like she's holding a Ouija board little eye thing.
Hmm.
Look at the token. That's oh my god.
Oh.
It's a good thing it doesn't come in the sphere. It's a good thing it
That
doesn't
is
come in the
a-
circle.
That was a nuclear bomb. Basically.
Okay. I don't think honestly, if that's how this explosion really was, it's a good thing this is DM logic
Okay,
because I think that would
well-
wrap around the sphere.
That was fire damage, necrotic damage, and just sheer arcane force
Oh,
from the
Necros
explosion.
needs to get some of that arcane force.
I'm going to.
Necros
Brad.
needs a nuke in his hand.
Brad like shields his eyes like it's a mushroom cloud almost. Like not
Just,
like
I mean, quite literally, this probably annihilates a good half a mile outwards, kind of following the momentum of the sphere tumbling.
Huh.
It's a good thing it wasn't like, oh, the only way you could be protected from this is by getting inside of this orb thing, and Bradley's stuck
Tunnels.
outside.
Tunnel snakes rule. I'm gonna.
Tunnel snakes.
We're the tunnel snake.
We're the tunnel snakes. I'm gonna hold down.
That's why, and we rule.
I'm gonna hold down my hand so Eltharion can grab on it.
So,
and I can pull him up.
Congratulations, you have wiped out a good, I don't know, square mile of demons with that.
Nice.
You guys can get a shitload of XPG.
I'm going to hold out my hand.
You don't get
look
it.
at
You don't
Elthar.
get XP for any kills you get by burning down a forest.
That's
gonna
a shame.
I'm gonna hold out my arm to help Eltharion get up. Like
Okay.
lowering the head of the abyssal worm.
As you guys are ready to move on to the other side,
Yep, we go to the other one.
you notice that the portal has shrunk by
Yes.
about a third.
Yes.
Stops at the edge of the main sigils you cross over.
Partridge should ask Zartros how much more time we have. Mythic, you coward. Just like leave Discord or something. We'll fill you in character when you come back.
I won't be back for 2 months.
Nah. You'll wait.
Yeah.
2 months and 3 days.
Okay, so we'll head to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I'm gonna lower the Abyssal Drake's head and I'm gonna try to poke my finger through the barrier.
Roll your
Test.
D100.
You get propelled off the abyssal worm.
There we go.
So you pass through this one, no problem.
I'll look at a mirror and say, "What gives?"
The barrier
I
gives.
don't know.
Shrugs and hops in the barrier.
Eltharion
Nah.
hops in with him.
Bradley
Since
Holds his
Eltharion
hand
still
out
has
for-
the mate.
holds his hand out for the mace. Just doesn't say anything.
Doesn't know what you're doing.
May I have the mace?
Back.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you. Now,
Cool.
first, defacing, yada yada yada. You're gonna cut
Oh,
it
you
again?
want me to? I thought you
Yes.
were
Damn
going
it.
to. You
I was
took a-
kind of hoping Bradley would just go straight striking for it just to realize nothing happened.
No, he saw that nothing happened. So, Abyssal Dagger, I'm guessing.
I will stab it with the fade.
Let's hope it's not a nat one again. Oh, Fey Dagger, the obelisk gets blinked.
He's gonna cut the markings.
What's 16 do?
16 does necrotic 46.
Okay. So you dim one sigil.
Didn't work out well. Let's try
Try
the
it.
other one.
Yes, please.
Her vicious dagger.
All right, you stab one and you don't do much to it. It dims a little bit, but it doesn't go out. Eltharia, the one you stabbed, didn't go all the way out either. It's just faint.
How about the next one?
Oh yeah, Bradley has that karambit
The
that you made.
chained rot begins to spread through these sigils once more.
Bradley, take it down.
As
Swing away, good sir.
when the sigils fade away, I'm just going to go all Tiger Woods on this damn pill.
So you're gonna cheat on your wife?
Uh-oh. That wouldn't be good
No.
for you.
Waifu?
I will not.
Cheating on
I'm a
waifu?
I'm a loyal human. I'm a loyal half fiend. Or loyal
You're
quarter
not pulling
fiend.
off a Tiger Woods.
I'm a loyal quarter fiend.
Well, out of character for going off what he said. I'm pretty sure you said you're like halfway done being transformed.
No.
23%.
Oh, not even quarter.
I'm about a quarter, like 2% away.
I mean,
He's like-
if you want to smack it, go ahead.
Smacked it
Sam,
like
that
3
was
times.
out of character.
Yes,
I
Bradley.
I did smack it.
This is like one of them outer
Alright,
world things.
What's the
that you get.
maximum damage?
I love how I do bludgeoning damage.
Kind of like
Bludgeoning.
necrotic damage.
Like
What's your maximum potential damage for the mace?
16.
Is that 16? Okay, so 32, so you need to hit it
Thrice.
thrice. You need a
Ding, ding,
21
ding.
or better to hit it
How was I hitting it harder than you?
Because Eldarian.
because you've got some other stuff.
Oh, wait. I know why. Never mind.
So
Yeah.
I hit it thrice.
Okay.
He's hitting the pillar now, Parker. I don't think he's hitting the orb.
I'm hitting.
No,
the
he's
pillar,
hitting
yeah.
the pillar.
Oh wait, no, she's saying she can't levitate it, and she's saying any
Oh.
character, so I shouldn't be saying anything.
That's fine. We can at least push this thing now if it does the I don't know.
Yeah, you have
We can try.
Bradley to help you push.
As the other people kind of step off their mounts and walk inside the circle.
Great. Except the mounts don't get incarcerated.
So, is Umbar gonna have the mounts away from the blast radius?
They have flown up.
You know how long they would have to fly to be out of this blast radius?
So, I guess me, Eltharian, and everyone else are gonna push like us all together.
Teamwork. What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Okay, so what do we roll for this, or do we just push it?
So the person with the best athletics should
What?
probably roll with advantage.
Eltharian, what's your athletics?
Plus 16.
What the shit? Like, what the actual fuck? Dom. What the hell?
You are not in hell. You are in the abyss. There's a
No,
difference.
I mean,
What in the abyss?
what in the abyss is a plus 16? What the hell?
I think Necros has that.
How do you have a plus 16 athletics?
Because I have a ring on.
Oh.
Ring-
Unnatural strength. Hmm.
So
Well, anyways, you can.
okay.
I am now very upset with you, Eltharian.
You're useless.
Using
He
art-
flexes his tiny elf muscle
using your artificial strength. I am
using
ashamed.
a supplement.
Steroids.
Uh,
I am ashamed of you, Eltharian.
Well,
Using artificial strength. Tisk tisk.
so you managed to roll it about 4 or 5 feet.
Push again.
Out of the weirdest-
Oh,
I feel like having this many people would call for triple advantage.
That's another 2 feet.
Roll again.
Eve. Oh.
Nat 1. Oh, thank God.
So you managed to shove it about another 6 feet, which is enough to get it outside of the
Faux road off.
circle where it detonates once more. Except this time, instead of a negative energy, it's got a wave of white yellow light that ripples outward, as well as that same
You know,
bluish
It's a
gray
crispy green field.
arcane burst through the fire that scorches another half mile or so of territory in all directions.
Got a lot of really crispy
The
demon jerky.
epicenter of the blast.
Let's get the mounts. Go to the last one.
It's a lot of
As you notice
crispy
that the
demon jerky.
portal has shrunk by another third.
Now it's only a mile.
Yeah, mile wide river.
So now we have to find one more.
The last one.
Yeah.
You
it's
know where the
the-
last one is. It's
yeah.
just carved directly into the ground.
Okay.
Oh,
out there
right.
that they just walk over.
So somehow we need to drop a bomb on them.
Well,
Wait. No, we don't. Not if it's like all the rest of these stupid things.
what?
I mean, Altharian doesn't know what he's doing. Exactly. He just knows he's getting rid of.
Wait, what? You're confusing.
Just jump.
He wants
just-
to throw the abyssal dagger at it.
He's gonna stab it with the dagger because it comes back to.
I mean, yeah, as you get there, you can see
So there's not a mosh pit of demons over it, so you can't reach it.
there is a massive mosh pit of demons over it.
Roll.
Very high level demons.
Uh,
Even some things that you've never seen before.
You'd have to roll like a nat 20 probably to get past them all, just hit the ground.
Hmm.
Well, you are riding abyssal worms and a Baylor.
Could Umbar command them to not walk over? I mean, that could
He's-
always work.
Do you ask him?
I say, Umbar, can't you just
Yes.
can't you just tell them to, not walk over it?
It would be dicey, and I really don't fancy dying.
Dicey. Dicey.
Dicey. Roll
What do you
20. Dicey.
What do you mean?
Means they have a chance to slip out of control.
Oh.
He tries doing it on those demons, lose control of mounts. Now you guys are
How
definitely
high of a
fucked.
chance is it to go clusterfuck?
Less than you are, demon.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it high chance, low chance? In the middle? Fuzzy DM math.
I'm waiting.
What do you mean? I asked.
Yeah, and Umbar answered you.
He's asking about a percentage, like
No, I
how
asked
likely
how-
is it to happen?
I asked how likely it would be
For
it to go out of for it to go clusterfucky.
96.
Hey,
Hmm.
Dom.
yes.
How like is there like spots that I can see that I can just like chuck the dagger through?
There happens to be a clear spot in the
Um,
mosh pit here and there.
Doing some math at the moment.
Oh, I would have to be like right next to them. Like it's only
I
don't have sharpshooter, and it's
if
only
this is
30,
like
20 feet.
Mm.
if this is like a real
If it's anything
real
like the
mosh
two
pit?
things. Well, no, if it's anything like the two things that already exploded.
Oh, well, if you think like that, then you guys are kind of fucked too.
Yeah.
No, but what I was saying is, like, if it's anything like a mosh pit, if there's a pile of shit anywhere, there's no one around it. No, Partry, he said it's like all the demons are just like walking over it. It's like in the ground. So I don't think it's in a barrier.
What weather is there to control, Partridge?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm like,
You have a green sun and air that smells like copper.
a lot of blood.
Bloodstorm. Da-da-da-da.
Dom, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
Although I'm probably about to fall asleep, which is not good, but you know.
Don't fall asleep. We gotta finish this, man. I believe in you. You can do it. Think of the children. Think of the gun that's under the table.
I think you guys legit have a bomb under you. If it's an orb.
It out of character part. I think you would know that these things can see through invisibility.
You are smart.
Because he said high level demons.
I forgot if my well, if they're Garistro, feet. Jeez. I'm kind of. I'm sorry.
What?
I just realized
No, that's why.
could have just because I could have just had Nels or I go suicidal and he doesn't. I can recycle, but I think that's the only thing I could have done at this point. I have no spells.
What you doing, Dom?
Waiting.
For? I thought
You waiting
Altharian was gonna chuck the dagger at it.
I was
No,
waiting.
he said he was gonna look for an opening and see if there's any
Altharian, are you gonna
gaps.
chuck it or no?
Yeah, I was waiting to see what was going to happen.
Mhm.
Oh,
And my mind's starting to get really fuzzy, and I'm about to nod off. That's not good.
No, don't, Dom. I believe in you. Do I need to screech?
no, please don't.
No.
I
Wait.
won't.
So,
No, I'm not gonna ask. I was like, what would Eltharion roll to see if it would hit?
I mean, I can always just do that.
Just roll. Do
'Cause
it.
I think that's what he's
Crit, I
waiting
believe-
for you to
I believe
roll,
in you, Altharian. Crit.
throw it, and hit it.
Oh, whoops, I was
Yep.
with the manager. My bad.
It's still
I'm-
29.
Oh, well,
That's
that's still
fine.
the first one. So yeah, 29.
Does he
okay.
hit? Does it go boom?
Surprisingly, you do.
Go boom.
Please don't explode.
It doesn't, though it briefly
Yay.
flickers and it stabilizes a bit. That's something that was really.
Okay. I feel like this is like drunk Dom a little bit. This is what drunk Dom would be like. He'd be like, "You surprisingly I hit it," and yeah.
So, what'd you
Fizzle,
say
fizzle.
again, Dom?
Huh?
What'd you say? Because you went all fuzzy.
My brain's fuzzy right now.
Smack yourself.
The last thing I remember hearing that was comprehensible was it hit it and it flickered as it stabilized.
Yeah, you said it flickered.
But it is stable right now.
Oh, so you didn't fucking mess it up.
Elena passed out.
You've been missing my snarky remarks.
I think I nodded off there for a minute.
You did. Smack yourself. Wake yourself up.
No.
We only need to cut like 20 minutes or 10. I don't know. 10, I think.
So, Amira screams, "Get back through before we're stranded." After you. That was the Abyssal Dagger, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright. As you have caused
Hello,
a
doggy.
massive destabilization in the integrity of the planar rift.
Oh shit, let's go.
Oh, not bad. Time to GTF.
Got a blast.
As you bolt out into the desert once more.
As we're leaving, Bradley is giving the double bird to all demons. Sayonara, motherfuckers.
Well, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
As we go out.
As you go out, that arcane, chaotic, evil buffeting that was present while this was open has slowed down to a point as the rift is much, much smaller. You have made it through with just barely just barely squeezing through, as it is now only 15 feet across.
Are the devils still out there?
It looks like about the same time as when you went in.
So probably only like a minute has passed.
Are the devils still there?
Don't know.
Oh, well, I'm gonna ask maybe we should check to see if the devils are still here.
Let's wait until this gate is fully closed, yes?
Sure. Of course.
All right. Time for me to close this.
Sure. It goes.
Sounds like a Slurpee
She
straw.
spends a good 20, 25 minutes
You bastard.
working the magic necessary to close this rift permanently. Until at last it is gone.
Bradley gives that rift the biggest middle finger anyone on the material plane has ever given.
You need a Bigsby's hand middle finger. That's what you need.
This
A
is
double Bigby's hand middle finger.
He's just giving it the bird.
So, you survived the abyss, sort of.
Perhaps we should check the battlefield for stragglers. Don't want demons roaming about.
And this, as you examine the aftermath of what's happened in the 2 years you have been gone.
What?
Holy shit. I would have been back way before that. Jesus.
Years?
Like I said, time runs differently.
Holy, were you planning this?
I rolled for it.
Would you roll?
I rolled from the manual of the planes.
Let me
What?
I rolled a percentile die to see
And
what
what'd you
minutes were.
roll? A 2?
I rolled really, really high, which means that time on the planes. You were in the abyss for somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 minutes.
Well, fuck.
well, you guys closed it like right on time on that end.
How many minutes are there in a year?
I don't want to do the math.
Yeah, Bradley.
I don't want to do math.
Minutes
Google
in
it.
a-
Google it.
525,600 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that would mean
I said about, so I mean each minute on the Bissell side is around
it was 17,500.
is around half a month. So 15 days per minute. Ish.
Let me add 2 years to my age. I have 10,000 plus.
Not like it matters much. But yeah, you guys get to explore what's been going on in the 2 years you've been gone.
I'm just curious.
So Sam has been missing Bradley, or like Bradley hasn't been there for like 2 years.
I'm gonna ask, are we gonna caveat when it comes to Sunday saying that they have always been 2 years behind Sunday and then they just now kind of like caught up?
So
Or I'll let
Oh.
Bradley go.
What, Riley?
what I say?
You were saying something, and then Mythic said, "I'll let Bradley go."
Yeah,
I
because I think
said-
yeah.
I said that Sam like 2 years? Shit.
More like it. I think a year and a half total.
Like
Okay.
damn. before
What's
you-
15 times 30? Because that'll be the number of days.
That would be 450.
Yeah, so somewhere around a year and a half.
450 days. So yeah, it's about
Yeah,
a year and a year and a half.
yeah.
450 days is is 14.7.
Divide by 360. Divide by 360 because there are 360 days in a year in this one. That is, so it'd be easier to keep track of. Not 365.
Okay, that 450 divided by 365 is 1.25 exactly. So a year and a quarter.
Divide by 360, not 365.
That is what I did.
Is it?
A
So
year
it's
and
a
a
year and a quarter. Okay.
Wow.
I thought you guys were dead.
So this is bad. This is
Mhm.
really bad.
Actually, this is good. Nelzrai gets another year on his
No,
age, which he can
This
take every
is
year.
this is actually really bad because the
Is-
demons were swarming through the portal while we were in there, and the
Oh, yeah.
devils left in like
30
10
minutes material
Yeah.
plane time.
30 minutes material plane. So this land is probably ravaged.
Good thing I yoked out of there.
Yeah, this land is probably fucked up.
Well, at
beyond
least
belief.
now there's a like if you find like if I find you or if I'm still flying around, be like I know they'll come back one day, and I can tell you exactly what's happened because you know I've been here.
Wait,
Yeah.
so the world is fucked up now.
I don't know.
Like a demon army just swarming the friggin' material plane for 2 years or a year and a quarter. That's gonna cause massive.
You've got to remember, though, there are several forces that are able to fight and wage war against the encroachment.
Such as I'm actually asking.
Necrolegion.
Well, let's see. You've got the guilds. You've got the army of the empire.
Yay. Nelzareg is now 47 years old. Actual Dragon Age 47.
I mean, you know, so there were.
Devin thinks his brother's dead. Would you say Devin by now has gotten proficiency with Tinker's tools?
Aren't you already proficient with Tinker?
No, not with Tinker's tools, sadly.
Why?
Because he can make things for us.
Well, I think he's asking why is he proficient in it.
Why isn't he?
No, like
Why would
why did
he
he
be?
get it?
So he can make things.
I know he's not asking for like the good reason out of it. Just how would he become
Oh.
proficient? Like, what's making him become proficient?
Isn't there like is there an inventors guild, Tinker's guild or something? Question mark.
Not really, no.
Is there a workshop that he could go
I mean,
to?
there's
and-
clockmakers.
Is there any particular gnome that likes to invent things in the city?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Well, if there isn't, he
As
that.
there probably hasn't been much time to learn new skills in this year and a quarter.
Well, could he have remade his alchemy jug?
Probably.
Sweet.
At least now I have my handkerchief of magic detection.
Well,
As you have Mythic, as you and Nelzrag have probably been after you got back from your brief lunar jaunt, have gone your way back and probably were helping slow the horde.
huh. Well,
I have battle scars. You see, Nelzareg has like a cut across his eye.
You're not with us.
I know I'm not
No.
with you right now.
As they have come out of the rift.
I'm gonna ask Sam.
They don't know anything is.
You know what I think of? You know what is it? Lord of the Rings. I'm not too familiar with the lore, but you know the wall, the black wall,
Yes.
like Sauron's wall. I feel like I'm like one of the guards on the wall, just like protecting the border, and I just see them pop out of it after it shrinks dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I know those people. They still look so young, even though I don't age, but still.
No, as they have arrived in the desert after
They're-
going in, unaware of any temporal lapse.
Well, fuck me in the ass and call me.
So what happens to me and Nelzareg after we helped fight off? So
Well,
what
I'll
is
get
my
to that as I'm
knowledge?
going to call it here.
All right, good. I really got to use the bathroom.
Well, I'm
Viral,
about to pass out.
Viralis, like we come back and Viral's just like
He has
"The
a beard
fuck
now.
took you so-" He's
Well,